The views and opinions expressed on Live at the Barbershop are entirely those of the host, guest, and caller and do not reflect the opinions of Live at the Barbershop or its staff. Viewers' discretion is advised. The following podcast is intended for mature audiences only and contains adult contents, graphic language, strong sexual content, and a whole lot of shit talking. So in other words, get your kids out the room.
Live at the Barbershop with your hosts, Misha J, Aaliyah, Black Republican, and those two crazy Caribbean guys from the Q&N show, Norris and Q. And now, the man of the hour, Mr. HNIC, Mr. Sleep When You're Dead, Hustle Now, the magnificent.
Yo, son. What's up with all that?
I was just trying to amp it up, you know, like...
Oh, okay, all right, yeah, I'm all right, I'm with that.
John, live at the Barbershop Podcast.
Yo.
My mic plug in?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we good, baby.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
We're ready?
I said,
well, I'm not hearing anything. What's up? Let's go, man. What's up, man? It's another Friday night in the shop, man. Beautiful, but hot. Man, we're on fire in the MIA today, man.
I hear that.
Yeah.
It's bipolar weather. It's either hot or it's raining.
What they call it?
Bipolar
weather.
Yeah, we
if
can't win, man.
If it's not the heat, it's
the rain.
Yeah.
The rain.
Yeah.
We having some technical difficulties right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if we got Bob back there or Black IT. Who is it messing with this audio?
What's
man?
going on? It's Bob.
We got Bob.
Yeah.
Old school player.
That?
Yeah. No.
Nah. It's not that.
No.
I don't know what to tell you.
Uh-oh.
I guess you just.
Bob said you on your own tonight.
Come on, Bob. What's up?
Oh, man.
I told Black IT I'm going to be taking over tonight.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen the boss? Where is he at, huh?
Give me some song. Give me some song, man. I'm not getting anything, man. Yeah,
Is that you?
Yeah.
Can you hear yourself now, Q?
Come on, Bob. Yeah. We're back in the shop, man. It's another beautiful Friday night. We're gonna chop it up.
What are we gonna talk about, Q?
What we're gonna talk about?
How we doing this, player?
Yeah, player. What we gonna talk about, Q? Let's
go.
go.
Bob keeps tripping, man.
Bob say he ready tonight.
Yeah, you wanna come mess with me, huh?
Nah. No, I got it.
Just talking about you wasn't hearing yourself, Q.
Yeah, it was
chop
a little bit
spot, Q.
Yeah, I was chopping. We're gonna chop it up, but
let's chop it up.
Technical difficulty.
Ain't no technical. No.
All right,
let's go.
Bob keep testing me, man.
Yeah, let's go.
So how you been, fam?
All right, yeah. It's your boy Q, man. Boy John Chu step in the building. He's a little bit running late, but next to me is the classy, Mr. Classy.
Always
Madness,
in the building, baby.
Always in the building, Mr. Classy. We're gonna bring in the family.
Uh-oh.
To all the killers and the $100 billers. For real niggas who ain't got no feelings.
Yeah.
Yo, what up? This is Black Republican. I miss y'all, man.
What's up, Blacks? What's up?
Let's go.
We're in the
It's
building,
all love,
man.
baby.
It's all love. You know, it's another Friday night, man. We're just gonna chop it up, have fun, man.
Like, this man came in with his own theme music now. What is going on?
Yeah,
I'm telling you. Yeah.
It's story time.
It is, man.
We're rewarding bad behavior now. You've been out. How many days you missed now?
He was
a
on
lot of
PTO.
days, man.
Nah.
You know, I was
taking
out
the
here
chair
hustling,
away,
man.
man.
I was out here hustling. What
Taking the
going
chair
on
away,
here,
man.
They say it was on PTO.
He was on
What's going on
PTO.
here?
Yeah.
Man.
Now we acting like we don't know how to hustle out here.
He was on
Yeah,
PTO.
man.
Just say that.
Yeah, man. We on the hustle, man.
All right, so y'all, how we gonna do this, man? We waiting on the big man, or we just jumping in? Let me know.
Up in it, fam.
It's story time.
You know, we can't tell a hip hop story without the hip hopper.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
the hip opera, the New
We might have old
Yorker.
man John tonight. I don't know now.
But if he gonna take too long, I'm gonna lock him out.
Uh-oh.
We're just gonna keep it going.
Let's run it. So the way it's looking so far is your top 10 best rap storytellers.
Wow. This
Top
this
10. Oh,
top 10. That's a crazy thing.
Q.
Top 10.
We said hip hop, not dance hall.
No, it
uh-oh.
yo
Rap.
rap.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know my number one.
All right now.
Yeah.
You said number 1.
Yeah.
1 through 10.
Yeah.
You got
But
10?
I know one.
All right, let me hear this one, man.
Big time.
What you got?
I just say Pac. It's Pac for me, man.
Get out of here, man.
Yeah.
Cut his mic off. What?
Yeah, I got it.
He's pretty much saying that Pac is his number one out of the top 10. So he's the
Yeah. That's what I
tippity
said.
top. You know what I'm
Get
saying?
Yeah.
out of here. Telling stories?
Now, are we saying
No.
for the
are we saying
stories.
number 1 is
Yes,
the best or
man.
10 is the best?
Storytelling.
Number 1's the
Yeah.
best or 10 is the best?
Oh,
Hold
How
on,
we
wait a
doing?
minute. What you talking about? What you talking about, man? This
storytelling.
so
Storytelling.
So tell me,
Pac don't do stories.
You mean tell me Pac don't do stories?
Get out of here, man. Number one is tight. It's real close. It's between Slick Rick, the actual storyteller, or none other than Ice Cube, player.
I'm not gonna
How far
fight
we
you on
gonna go
that.
back?
It don't matter, man.
Yeah.
Endless.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going
All the
back
way
far, man.
Let me bring it back a little bit.
How
Yeah.
far we gonna go
I
back?
think Slick.
You take Slick. No, don't
Slick.
switch up.
No,
man.
I'm not
You said
switching up.
I said Mr. 96.
Story. I'm listening about. I'm thinking story now.
Oh.
Real
That's
story.
what you should have been thinking about from the start.
Yeah.
Storytelling.
Slick.
Slick. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, that's just one player.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, he got dance hall. He can't pick nobody else.
Nah.
Dance hall.
Hey,
He got
number 1 for me though on storyteller wise, Scarface.
Wow, the Ghetto Boys, huh?
Scarface.
Okay.
nah. He ain't
Oh, no,
say
not the Ghetto
Boy.
Boys,
Yeah.
just Scarface. That,
Yo,
You hear that?
Scarface,
Cold-blooded, man.
eh, definitely.
Scarface.
Every track he's telling a story. Every track.
Yeah.
Whether
We.
it's about what goes down in the streets.
What's
you know what I mean?
up? What's
All
up,
of that.
Gil?
But yeah, what's going on?
What's up, fam? Scarface, huh? I rock with the Ghetto
Scarface.
Boys, man. But see, I said Ghetto Boys, not just Scarface. Scarface was really good with the storytelling. But I got
But remember,
Bushwick Bill in my
Scar-
head when I think about like that.
Out of
crew.
the
course.
Ghetto Boys,
Yeah.
Scarface is one of the main one that went on and did his own thing. He's kind of like how Cube, you know what I'm saying? When it came down to NWA,
Mhm.
Cube went on and did his own thing. Scarface went on and did his own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
But
I see Cube was writing for
Yeah.
everybody.
yeah.
We got a lot of classics out here
Remember
now.
that? You remember that?
Yeah.
Right, it's all
Oh.
Cube. Yeah, I like
Cube
that.
went
movie.
on. What was it? Boys in the
NWA.
Hood.
Yes.
Classic. Easy-E. All
Yeah.
Ice Cube behind the pen.
Yeah.
Woke up
Cube,
late
Cube,
at about
yeah.
Now, if we're talking about writing credits, then yeah,
No,
I gotta give it to Cube.
Storyteller.
I gotta give it to
Definitely
Cube
up
when it
there.
comes to writing credits.
Cube?
Yeah.
oh yeah, hands
I
down.
respect
He's up
that.
there.
I
Now,
respect
hold on.
that. Oh,
So, I know y'all got the male side of who wants to be a storyteller, but what about the female?
for the ladies,
For the ladies,
Raw Digger.
that ain't it.
Yeah.
that ain't it.
I'd put her up there.
Raw Digger. Wow, I ain't heard that name in years, man.
I'm sorry, I can't.
As
You
far
gonna
as
put-
what? As
you
far
gonna
as
put
what
that-
storytelling-wise?
Hey, Bob say you went back too far.
Nah, it ain't that. I mean, but remember, but Raw Digger been in the game for a hot minute though, long ass time. You get what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to talk about, see, like as far as now writing wise, I would
Yeah.
say Queen Latifah or Sister Soldier. But the thing is Sister Soldier
Or
didn't
the-
really go too far with it. You get what
Okay,
I'm saying? Definitely ill on the pen. You know what I mean?
Who's that?
the Queen.
Sister
Oh.
Soldier.
Oh no.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I'm sorry, Q. I'm sorry. This is not dancehall.
no,
Queens.
not dance hall player.
I'm sorry. You see, you didn't know who that was, huh?
Nah.
Well, you thought this was Spice? Yeah.
Man, and you know,
Hey,
He does.
Hey, now in the dance hall
Tennessee,
field,
Bobby's off the chain,
field, though.
Bobby's
And-
off
and
the
the-
chain.
If you're talking about Lady Saw, Lady Saw,
Yeah. Yes.
Ill.
Still.
ill. Now
Still?
Lady Saw been
as
across
far
the
as
seas and
storytelling
Jamaica.
in dance hall,
Huh?
storytelling.
Oh yeah.
Storyteller.
Lady Saw up
Yeah,
there.
she got a. Yeah,
You got
That's
Sister
real.
Nancy.
she got a real
Yeah.
storyteller.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo, Bob is off the chain in the studio, man.
I'm back, baby.
Bob
Yeah.
got his jack over there. Get over there.
Yeah, we need Bob to get another PTO,
Oh,
man.
man.
Bob is off the chain, man.
All right, we
Yeah,
still
give us
waiting
that
on the
lady
boss.
song.
Who's
Yeah,
trying to
we
stall
got
a little bit.
the
You want to
imp-
go ahead and bring in the next co-host?
The hip hop
We
man.
gonna wait till the boss get here, but the boss got
Oh
I
man,
gave him 2 minutes.
The hip hop head.
I gave him 2 minutes.
he's sweeping up in the back.
Man got all the juicy stories, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Yeah,
man,
let me,
See what I'm saying?
let me get my
Yeah.
marshmallows, man. You know?
yeah. And then there's a couple dope
Yes,
artists out
yes,
here. Now.
Gil. Yes, Gil.
Gil,
Ladies.
Gil, where you know about that?
Yes,
Gil,
Gil.
where you know about that?
Oh man,
Yo,
Gil, where you know about that?
Lady Saw's been in the game for a long ass time. Long time.
Yeah,
You
ladies.
know what I mean?
I share the big, the ladies, the business.
Yo, she was up there just as hard as the dudes.
Don't
Yeah,
switch
yeah.
up now, Q.
Huh?
Don't switch up now.
nah.
I see how that big.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna switch off Bob in the car. Bob, the cheer in there.
I'm back, baby. Black IT tried to put me on a little
Put you out.
vacation. I said, nah, I got him this time. He had to work.
Babe, you gotta post some picture out there, some video, man.
Oh, I'm out there.
The ladies been asking to see Bob.
They want to see the curls.
Yeah.
Now
They
tell
wanna
me
see the
something,
curls.
Bob. Was it you who put up this list on Instagram? I saw a list now. I was disappointed with the list. Okay,
I wasn't
it
disappointed.
had Tupac on the top, right, with the most votes. I'm like, how is this possible, right? So I'm like, it either had to be Bob or it was Q who did this.
Dear mama.
Okay, Tupac was on top. They had Nas in second place, right? And then third and fourth, Kendrick came in third, and they put M at the bottom. M didn't have no votes. How is that possible, man?
Yeah,
You gotta leave it up to the people. The people have spoken.
Kendrick has one.
The people.
Get at me if you need to get at me, okay? Backseat Freestyle is probably the best storytelling line track that he has.
You said he only got one?
Who's
Just
that?
the one.
Who's
Kendrick.
that? Kendrick.
What about
Yeah.
Money Trees?
Oh.
No.
Come
The
on.
hardest of Kendrick
I'm talking about
is
storytelling wise.
Backseat Freestyle. Storytelling. I felt like I was in the car with him. We was riding together. Ding. You know the song now.
Yeah, man.
Come
This
on now.
man said Lady Saw sound like an anime character. What? Delete Gil off the chat, bro.
Oh man.
Oh,
Get
yeah.
him out of there.
Gil don't remember who's lady sound, man.
Yo,
Haters.
Oh man. He said,
What is this?
Who
Haters.
King Von?
King Von.
Oh man.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Get Gil out of here.
Womp, womp.
I'm sorry,
Get him out of
Gil.
here.
No,
You lost me.
King Von. And I'm still like, how did they put
The Guru
Kendrick
definitely,
over?
though.
Forgot about Dre, man. How you put him over that?
Over who?
That ain't
Standing
big.
out. Oh man,
Oh,
y'all
Dre.
gotta kill it.
Hey,
man.
hey,
Kill it.
Drake.
Forgot about
Oh, cut it out.
No, Eminem's. Forgot about Dre.
I thought you said Drake. I was about to say, what's
You can't-
No, nobody think
I'm
about
sorry,
that.
man.
No, Drake, no.
I'm sorry, man. It's, you're asking Q. And
Forgot
Q
about
is
Dre.
looking at you like
Stan. Like the chart had
I'm
me
sorry,
upset.
Mom.
It had me upset. I'm talking about 0 for Eminem. I didn't understand that at all.
The people
You what?
has
They had
spoken.
Yeah,
Zero
so
for Eminem.
you standing for Eminem right now?
Sir.
Yeah,
As far as
No.
storytelling when it comes to
standing for
him
Eminem
and
right
Kendrick Lamar,
M is
Come on, man.
dangerous. M is dangerous.
come on, man.
Hold on,
Rakim,
so
definitely.
The all-time go round.
I'll give him that.
Rakim,
No, man.
storyteller.
We're talking about story.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Right.
So I said, nah. We're talking about story.
I'm like, even good runner-ups, Manny Fresh. All
Nah,
he
that
does
ain't
is,
it, y'all.
all he does is tell stories.
I wouldn't put Manny Fresh
Come
on
on,
there.
man.
No.
Producer wise,
Have you
yeah,
listened
you give him
to-
that. DJ wise, you give him that. But story wise, on the lyrics, nah, I wouldn't put him on there.
Yeah.
When the bass go boom in the bass.
If
Yes,
out of the
man.
group,
all he do is talk.
nah, but
Tell
out of
stories
the
always.
Out of the groups
Good
on
taste,
Hot
yeah.
Boys,
Track
I
Not
would have gave
Tonight?
it to
You need to find out tonight, Bob. Find out tonight, Bob.
About what?
I'd have
Just
gave
give
it to
us a
BG
small
if anything.
piece. Nah, man. I'm trying to see
I'm
if
talking
Bob
about
can
story-wise.
find Not Tonight, Manny Fresh. Guaranteed.
Ah,
The Mind of Manny Fresh, the whole album is storytelling.
No, but we're talking about all time now. We ain't talking about one album.
Oh my
All
goodness.
time. How many? You know how many tracks Manny
What
done
I'm
been
saying-
on?
One album, right? Outdoes all of Kendrick as far as storytelling goes.
Too Short definitely on the list. Too Short
Yeah.
definitely.
yeah, should be.
Definitely. Too Short been in the game for a long time.
Yeah, that's it.
Long.
Rakim had.
I'll be back.
Trying to see what. Oh.
Bob.
They swapping out.
I think Bob left the building, man. But you said the M is not on it. That's crazy.
No, he's
On
on it. but
Instagram, they didn't
he's
give him
on it,
any
but-
points. He didn't get any
Okay.
points on the poll that went up on Instagram.
Oh.
They had him at 0, a hard 0.
Thing is, a lot of people don't really rock with him like that. Like
It ain't about
lyrical
you
wise,
still respect is respect,
battle.
man.
No, I'm just saying a lot of people, especially me being like, in the DJ scene, man, ain't nobody requesting Eminem, bro. I'll be honest with you.
As
DJing.
far as storytelling goes, man, he's one of them. He's on the top.
It's just a
10,
change
for
of
sure.
generation, man. Oh boy, oh boy.
Sorry I'm late. What up? This is my subject right here. I gotta block in. I gotta jump in.
Oh man.
Double Dutch in. Hold up, my bad. I got my man in them out there. Hold up.
Wow, NYC in the building.
NYC in the building. Hold up. Y'all can't do that without me. Y'all can't have this type of subject without me. I've been waiting on this for way too long. Way too long.
And then no Lupe. Come on, man.
And I got my man in the building. Let me introduce him. My bad. I ain't get a chance to introduce everyone knows me.
Yeah.
Right. So do I have to do the whole thing, or I don't have to do
We
the whole
ain't got
thing?
no.
All right. So let me introduce our special guest for today. My man AP. AP is in the building. This man here. Hold on. Before I even bring him in, this man has been instrumental in me migrating to South Florida. Instrumental in hip hop being introduced to South Florida. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've met a lot of rappers through this individual, of him giving them an opportunity to present themselves and their craft to the South Florida audience for many years. I remember meeting Fat Joe for the first time, Big Pun, Chino XL. We've done shows with them, many a things. So without further ado, let me bring my man in, because we had mad conversations last night. I told him, hold that energy for today and let's make it happen for today. I bring my man in AP. With all due respect, holla, holla, holla. What it is, what it do. How are you? Yes, sir. Whose world is this? It's my man AP. What up? What up? What's good?
What's good, my brothers? What's good?
All
What's
right.
good?
What's happening, bro?
All is well.
Hey, put your camera just a tad bit up so we can see your whole
Yeah, you're looking
face.
down in it.
I got half your face. There you go. Boom,
Yeah.
boom. All right. You know I had to bring you in on this, being as you're so instrumental in the music half of things in South Florida. I had to bring you in on this subject matter. So today's topic is
appreciate y'all.
all day. Today's topic is best storyteller. So we were trying to figure out, there's a few lists that's out. And we had a discussion last night briefly on it. So I'm like, all right, so what makes the best storyteller? Is it the fact that you've been in the business for how long? Is it the fact if you sold millions of albums? Is it the fact if you're from Brooklyn, New York, or Queens, New York, or down south, Texas? What makes the best storyteller? So those are the criteria, and we're gonna break things down as we go along. Because I have my little setup and list and different things like that, notes that I took from different people. Now, last night we spoke about it. My personal thing is the body of work. The body of work. And then listening to the story itself, because again, I've seen some titles that's on the list, and some of them to me doesn't fall really in the storytelling category. But that's just me. I want to get everybody else's opinion. So without further ado, we'll jump deep into this situation. Now, I came in late. My man AP came in late. So we're trying to figure out now what was the subject. I heard Tensia, I heard, I heard all these different things on my way over here.
No. Bob was in the shop just going crazy.
Hey, Q, I'm still in the shop.
Bob just going crazy. But we were talking about the same story.
Right.
Yeah, but I'd really said Tupac. I never really focus on one. Man, he's go at me and say storytelling. But Tupac has some good story. But he said Tupac. But you guys know the legend laughed at me right there. So, but he's on the list. So
hold on. He's on the list. He's on the list.
We weren't talking about best rapper, it's stories.
Right.
So that's what
man has been saying. So you're saying Tupac for you because of the songs that you heard over the years.
Nah, he recalled it. He recalled it. He's switching up.
I kind of recall the stories. I kind of recall it.
So all right, give me one.
I would say the one that's on the bottom of the list that people might have been saying. I think M.
No, I'm saying a Tupac.
The Tupac
a song.
Dear Mama.
Okay.
I like.
You see T's list.
I can relate. You know.
All right, so let me. All right, so Madness, you had something you were saying before.
Yeah. So when I think of storytellers, my mind goes to Slick Rick and Ice Cube.
All right.
And even from just lyrical genius, Ice Cube has done so much work for so many people. All of our Eazy-E classics is Cube.
Right.
You know, I think of Boys in the Hood right off the rip, and it's like, dog, I'm walking down the block with them, you know. Woke up late at about noon, just thought that I had to be in Compton. Like, how this is storytelling, man. You know, but that's not Eazy-E, that's Ice Cube.
That's Ice Cube again.
So, you know, but again, it's storytelling at its finest, man. And I'm like,
ghostwriting.
Right. Yeah.
So
Cube's penmanship, you can't deny that.
Can't deny it.
Yeah.
So AP, let me ask you now, you being the godfather of this situation, what's your thoughts?
First I want to say thank you for the invitation in here, and I was listening to the brother speaking, and I heard Lady Saw's name.
That's right.
You can't even go across that if you don't talk about people like Yellow Man, Anthony V,
That's fact.
Capleton,
Definitely.
you know. But for rap, for me, when we were talking about yesterday, you had groups like Houdini, MC Light, you got Queen Latifah,
He forgot about that.
you got Tribe Called Quest,
Facts.
you got KRS-One, you got
Definitely.
Guru,
Definitely.
you got
This goes.
Yeah, someone said go.
And it's a wonder how some of those that you mentioned wasn't even mentioned.
Guru.
Like the Gurus, the KRS-One should have automatically been on
the
this.
list. Yeah.
From jump. You know what I mean? But again, that's why I'm saying, how are they making these lists? Are they acquainting it just for the mere fact of
Age.
platinum selling artists or age? And I think some of the people that's putting the list together of a younger generation and probably of a different color scheme.
Well, remember, they tend to keep KRS-One off of many lists because KRS-One is informative.
Right.
He's informing the public. They don't want to steer you in the direction where you're gonna get knowledge on something. So they're gonna silence him and they're gonna put up the more party going type, you know what I mean, music or whatever the case is. KRS-One has always been on the back end of the music scene because of how he went at the scene. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Speaking about the business, speaking about how the system's setting up the black man and all of that stuff. So they ain't never gonna put KRS-One on the list. He's rarely ever, unless it's like an underground list or something like that. But if it's like any kind of media heads, normally they ain't gonna put KRS One on this.
Yeah.
I see
He
Gil
deserve it though.
Gil got Lupe also.
Yeah. And see, I mentioned that just before you walked in. I'm like, Lupe, like how we didn't mention Lupe, man.
I think again because many a times.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I think many a times it's just because I out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of times that's why some of them don't make the list.
Well, the thing is, Lupe got a small body of work too.
That too.
You get what I'm saying? And then most of his demographic was more of the I would say kind of like the eclectic crowd, underground crowd.
Right.
Okay,
You know
I thought you was gonna say woke. Yeah. I thought you was gonna take the woke route.
Ice-T,
99 problems.
but it's the body of work. Ice-T. All right. So again, this is the main subject matter.
Yeah.
All right.
We're talking about storytellers, right?
Right. Yeah. Storyteller. Now Ice-T. Yeah. 99 and what was it? 6 in the morning was the joint.
But here's the thing: if you wanna go to Ice-T, you just give it back to Ice Cube, because regardless of what, Ice-T didn't start changing up his style until NWA came in. You get what I'm saying? The way he was rapping, all of that stuff, talking about cop killer, all that, man, that's NWA's inspiration. And if that's the case, give it right back to Cube.
He was doing it before NWA though.
Exactly.
No, he was rapping before. But what I'm talking about is the content that he started rap, like 6 in the morning, all of that stuff. I think that came after NWA, didn't it?
I'm trying to remember.
6 in the morning.
6 in the morning came out before, didn't it?
Before. That was before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he came out before. But the thing with it again now, for even for a person like Ice-T, does he make the list just off of 1 or 2 songs, or does it have to have a body of work for me to say?
Nah,
you know what I'm
have
saying?
a body of work. Okay, if you're gonna be labeled as a storyteller,
The AP guy different look on his face.
But more likely,
You need to ask Bob to look up one track. I said, Bob, fine, not tonight.
Let me ask y'all a question.
AP, go ahead.
If you have basketball players, right, that are playing, right, everyone's playing to do what? Win a championship, right? So when you have a hit and it's a good storytelling, that's like a championship, right? So are we saying now that you got to have more than 2 championships to be able to be categorized as a storyteller? Because it's not really about the best rapper. It's about storytelling.
Because
you got some rappers that can't really tell a story. You see what I'm saying? So it's
like T right now is saying he want the body of work before he give out that championship ring.
You could definitely give Ice-T a placement, but he's not gonna be above. He's not gonna be above these other cats as far as Cube, as far as Scarface, as far as Slick Rick. You know what I'm saying? As far as storytelling wise, I don't see it. But he has a lyrical penmanship for that. You get what I'm saying? But to be above those dudes,
I don't know about lyrical penmanship. I don't know about the lyrical penmanship.
Well, I mean, you gotta have lyrical penmanship to even come up with the stuff that was being said, even if it's in a rhyme, like in a rhyme, like a 1, 2, 3 format or whatnot. You still got to put it together. Because look at Biggie. Biggie was a ABC 1, 2, 3, rap format. You get what I'm saying? But he's still putting them lyrics together, though. You get what I'm saying?
Was he?
It's gonna be a fun.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people adapted Biggie's style of rap. A lot of people adapted Biggie's style of rap because Biggie brought in the
we gonna all the wrong reasons,
and then we gonna and this. You know what I mean? A lot of people adapted Biggie's style of rap.
I'm gonna say that for another episode.
How many of y'all Jamaican here?
Gil, raise your hand.
Nah, he's a foreigner.
Oh man,
he's an American now.
they might have to revoke y'all a Jamaican card, boy. These Jamaicans be happy with you saying that stuff about Biggie.
Not supporting.
Oh man.
No, but I'm talking about as far as the rhyme flow.
I feel you. I think that the big thing that comes down to with this list is a lot of times people really don't do their investigation and know who came first. and they just may know 5 to 10 years of hip hop. So them going back to 1992, they don't know nothing about that. Like they don't know nothing about 1980.
Going back past 92, right?
Hold up.
Back. Yeah.
They're not even in the 80s with like the Big Daddy Kanes and all of that. They're not even back then.
That's the thing.
You know
I'm talking about like Melly Mel.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
White Lines.
Yeah.
Y'all know White Lines, right?
Yeah.
Well, that was when the whole, the sea epidemic was going on.
I'm going in, Q.
You don't know that one.
Yeah. Q. This is not dance hall.
But here's the thing.
I mean, look at Papa San and them. The Super Cat was heavy in the time frame.
All right, Q. Jump in now.
Super Cat opened the door for a lot of cats, especially Caribbean heads.
Is it Super Cat? Yeah, hear that.
But here's the thing though.
One big one is Heavy D, right?
Yeah.
You don't even hear Heavy D's name out
mentioning a lot.
Mentioned at all. Right?
At all.
But
yeah.
Heavy D was one of those individuals that if it wasn't for Heavy, there really wouldn't be no Bad Boy. There really wouldn't be no Biggie.
I agree.
There would have been no Uptown situation, and everybody that came from that angle, because understand, Heavy's the one that signed most of the people to Uptown and Bad Boy. Right?
Okay.
Fat Boys and them.
But I don't know. So what's a number one? Who's number one? Numbers? Is it
okay? I'm gonna drop my list real quick.
But I think
I'm gonna drop my list according to.
You only got one.
I was introduced
You only got one.
to a lot of them. So for me,
you can't even give top 5.
For me, I had Slick Rick, Ice Cube, Scarface, Coogee Rap. Because they left Coogee out of the mix, and Coogee was dropping joints back then. Now the fifth situation is still up for grabs. So now, on that note, if we're talking about bodies of work, I drop Ghostface in there. If they're talking about stuff, a song that really hit me to make me like, damn, I visually can see this, then I would have to put Tupac in that mix with that part.
Okay.
Because the lyrically visualize the lyrics, I got that from a lot of his stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's my list right there. And the reason why I dropped Slick Rick is because, again, the forefather of the situation, again, that went a step above Mel, and that spawned a lot of the other ones like the Nas and the other ones. So that's why Coogee and Slick Rick is right up there. But again, from having that experience with Slick Rick's first album, it just blew my mind. The production, the wordplay, Mona Lisa, just how all the instrument just went into play. You know what I mean? It just everything fit in the box.
He even had a skit on there where it was like,
even the album
Ricky,
cover.
Can you tell me a story, please? You know what I'm saying?
Cover to this day is still like so monumental. It's not just something they just threw together. It's like it was well thought out. So that's my list.
Yeah, make it plain as possible. Slip.
Yeah, Q.
A legend.
Hold on. Before one more thing, real quick. So, a friend of mine, I gotta give a shout out to my man Cassell. Me and him been running since elementary school. He put me on the Ice Cube. I was deep in the dance hall at one point, and I remember one time he gave me death certificate. And I remember it was funny because it was me and my mother. My mother should remember this. He gave me the cassette. And I'm like, death certificate, what's this, man? He's like, yo, listen to it from front to back. Don't stop. Just listen to Ice Cube, the whole thing. I listened to it, and the one song that stood out, and I was with my mother at the time, and it was playing all the little cuss words. She's like, what is this? So I'm like, hold on. Open your mind up. Let's listen to it. And Summer Vacation, that stood out to me because that story told about somebody from South Central jumping on an airplane, going to the Midwest to sling dope. Then he got into it with them dudes from out there in St. Louis. And, you know, and you can visually see them getting on the airplane, getting off the airplane, checking in the motel, renting a car at wholesale. You know what I'm saying? All that. And it was like, it blew my mind. After that, done deal. I was an Ice Cube fan from there because NWA, I was there, but I wasn't fully there yet. Okay. But when it came to death certificate, it sealed it.
How about JT Money?
Oh, JT, my man, for sure.
Yeah. You know that, Q?
Dynass.
Dynass, yeah. You know, underrated, yeah. It's a bunch of them.
Really underrated. I think we're the only two on here that know Dynass.
Dynass, yeah.
I know.
Black Republican.
What about Immortal Technique?
See, that's old school. Man.
That's old school.
Immortal Technique been around in the game.
That's not old school.
Nah, he's 100% independent. Mortal Technique been around since like I'd say early 2000s on in. You know what I'm saying? But he's been doing his joint for. I mean, the man been grinding on it. You listen to his lyrics, man. When he talks about the storytelling about the overthrowing of Cuba and all of that other, man, you gotta hear it how it sounds, man. I'm talking about revolutionary rap. He pretty much picked up where KRS-One left off and just like elevated it. You get what I'm saying? But Immortal Technique is phenomenal when it comes down to that. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely on my list when it comes down to stuff.
Yeah.
What up, Jerome?
I just have these names that's coming. I'm thinking about Dead Prez.
Yeah. The Let's Get Free album.
Yeah.
That album right there is phenomenal.
You know that, Q?
Yeah.
So you don't
I
know
remember I got that CD.
Man.
Don't worry,
I
Q.
got
You
that
got
CD
me on the dance
in like 2001, and I'm talking about, man, I used to play that thing over and over because I was always into the conscious movement. You know what I mean? So I always liked conscious rappers. You know what I'm saying? Conscious, like everything. So I used to eat all that stuff up, man. And I'm talking about, yo, that album all the time. When it started off with the wolf story, you know, with the hunter putting the blade in the snow, I was like, it just opens your mind up to a lot of stuff, man.
T, you crazy, man.
Y'all got Trick Daddy on your list?
Trick Daddy definitely for the South.
All right, Q. You know this one.
Chick love the kid. You got to
see not mentioned much now.
This dude,
that's why I mentioned. That's why I mentioned earlier about Scarface. You know what I'm saying? As far as Scarface, Scarface to me was the underground's, you know, storyteller. You get me? I'm saying he didn't care about the hype and the fame and all of that, but the stuff he spoke about was so like some real hard stuff that was going on, man. And then when he got, you know, with Ghetto Boys and everything, I mean, a lot of their combinations were just ridiculous, man. Like you had to. Sick. They try to silence a lot of it because they were calling it murder rap. You get what I'm saying? At the time, with all the lyrics and different things and how detailed and graphic the content, like the stuff was about, they try to silence a lot of that. None of that stuff was on me. The only I think they must have had like 2 tracks that was like circulated on radio. You know what I'm saying?
Can I throw a wrench in?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bob want to say something because he's talking
I got two.
I want to say Earl. Let me hear it.
Pimp C.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. MJG.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Pimp C.
Definitely.
Yeah. But see that again, that goes back to the thing now when constructing the list.
How are they doing it?
How are they doing it? Because again, are they cutting it down? Just are they trimming the meat on it by saying, okay, Pimp C only had this, or he only had that, or Lupe only has this, or Lupe doesn't sell this amount, or Lupe is not in that category, or am I adding Biggie because I'm from Brooklyn, or that one's from Brooklyn, or you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I would like to know who constructs these things. Like when they came out, top rapper of the year and all this stuff.
See, I think that was all based on revenue. That's how they were looking at those.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of those artists and which one of those tracks made the most money?
Yeah.
I think that's how they do a lot of those breakdowns. But like if you go from demographic to demographic, it's gonna always be pretty much like if you're from Atlanta Like I see T had Outcast on there. People gonna have somebody. You know, Andre was phenomenal.
But have you ever had a list where they say the top rapper of all time?
They've had it before.
But how many lists and how many person be the top?
It's usually the same people all the time.
Yeah. Normally Tupac's right up there.
It's usually the same people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I think even at that point it goes into respect more so, not lyrics, not the storytelling. It's like, oh, you know,
they're looking at the
revenue.
When they talk about top, they're talking about the overall presence of that artist. They don't just focus on the one thing, whether it's the entertaining, whether it's the record sales, lyrics, hits, all of that stuff. They're gonna count, you know, in there. You might have one guy that's phenomenal, Ghostface, disgusting with the rap. You know what I'm saying? You look at what's the name?
Raekwon.
Raekwon. You got Styles P. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cats go in. But they ain't gonna be on the list because they're looking at overall of it.
And even with this, I had a couple conversations. A lot of people mentioned
Fabulous. Yeah. I forgot.
Very lyrical.
But
I mean,
the thing is,
he's
we're talking about storyteller.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Strictly storyteller. So when you have a category where it's just about one thing, we're just talking about storytelling. You really shouldn't. When we look at I keep saying body of work when we talk about this.
Yeah.
If I got 2 bangers that you remember of me putting something out,
shouldn't matter about the body then.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's good storyteller. Is Chubb Rock a good storyteller?
No,
to an extent. I mean, I wouldn't put him up there. I wouldn't put him up there on top.
I wouldn't.
I'm like, I didn't hear Earl Simmons at all.
Oh yeah.
Dark Man X. Come on,
I forgot.
What?
Nah, T added DMX on there.
Yeah,
I didn't see that in there. Yeah, I'm like, man.
I
that
forgot.
dude raised me.
I forgot.
Yeah, J Hood too. J Hood was phenomenal.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
So it's not a body.
Storyteller,
but J Hood will fall more under the lyrical sense, though.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I don't believe storyteller.
So now, when you got to trim the meat, now, how can you add all these people to 5? Top 5 is what we're talking. 5.
Luke.
But see, that's the thing.
We can do top 5 storyteller.
My top 5 is you got Scarface, Slick Rick, Immortal Technique, KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? And freaking shit, I just forgot the name. No, Yellow Man. Yellow Man. You get what I'm saying? That's my top 5 right there.
No, you can't add Yellow Man to it. You cannot add Yellow Man to it.
We cannot put.
You cannot add no damn Yellow Man to it. Do not do that.
That's his list, man.
Hold up, no, man.
But it's storyteller though.
No, sir.
Is it storyteller from America?
Rap.
Hip hop.
Okay.
Hip hop storyteller.
Can't add no Yellow Man to it. We know Yellow Man is the top of the lyrical storytelling.
Nobody
get heard. Yeah, you know what I mean? But we cannot. But okay, if we were having a discussion on influential people that spawn things within the hip hop from dancehall moving into hip hop, then yes, because he is the one that spawned it to lead to the Heavy D's, to lead to the Supercats, to lead to them now spawning with the biggies and the fusion of the hip hop and the dancehall fusion together. Yes, we can say that. If we had a discussion on that,
my fifth is Redman. You can't tell me Redman ain't had some
tells no stories.
Bruh.
I can't say storytell though.
Oh man, you tripping.
Redman.
Oh man.
I can't say storytelling.
Redman got.
Listen, the only one I can say is like very detailed, pound for pound, is when he went after Paris Smith.
No,
bro.
What?
Which other Redman? Which other one?
Keep it going.
Listen, just
which
go to
one?
The first
album. No. Action. Yeah, but time for some action. Which one? So,
Bro, remember,
name it. Right now, my head is spinning right now. But go ahead. Which one?
Redman been around with
I don't remember.
Yo, you know I'm a Redman.
Yeah, he's
I'm a Redman fan. Come on, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
that
shocked.
shows with Red. So it's not nothing
right
personal. It's just when I'm saying storytelling, I'm talking about visually. You taking me where I could close my eyes and walk through the dark and see it.
Bro,
DMX did that with
Definitely.
with Damon, the joint there. Damien, you know what I'm saying? But the Redman one, the only one I could see is when he was talking about Shorty and Paris Smith coming over, and she said I was gonna get my man Farrar to snuff him, and he's like, well, if he come back, I ain't talking. I'm busting.
Yeah.
I can visually see that when they open the door. He's like, oh shit, it was my man Paris Smith. I can get that.
You said 2 songs don't make you a storyteller. I need more tracks. I wouldn't say it doesn't make you, because if it was written well, because you have storytellers where their stories are being shared all around the world, and they just made that one story. They're famous off that one story, and people retell it over and over all around the world. But when they're added to a list of individuals that have a large body of work of storytellers, then you can't put them above that.
Yeah.
Now, if you have, say, okay, who had the most influential storytelling, then you can create that list. But it's the overall storytelling.
Or the ones that stood the test of time.
How'd you give it to Pac over Nas? I haven't heard Nas one time.
All right, so like with Nas, here's the deal. For Nas, again, the only Nas joint, and we had this discussion last night. Okay, but again, there's only one Nas song that stood out to me. That stood out. Hold up, I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, there's only one that stood out to me. There's only one that stood out to me where I can sit down and I can say, because I said, yo, if I ever ran into him, or if I ever had an interview with him, I gotta ask him, like, dog, you dropped the ball on this one. Why didn't you make a video for this? And I gave you power, because that one there is just you talking. The man turned himself into a gun. And he's speaking it from a gun's perspective. You going through.
I mean, if you want to talk about,
you have the track.
Let AP. I
say some cold nights and bloody days. They grab me. They use me wrong, so I sing this song to this day.
Pause it for a minute. Let me tell you something. I was with Body Snatchers up in New York. We was all up on Hillside when that tape dropped. I was down the block from Run's house, right? I was gonna check Run on something. I'm down the block from Run's house. This joint came on, blew my head wide open. Okay, because this was the second album. This is off. It was written.
Okay.
Blew my head open. I was like, we all sat in the car like, yo.
Oh man.
Whoa. Like, because
what about
who
One
thought
Love?
of. But yeah, I didn't say One Love can't do it, but I'm saying something that, yo, I close my eyes and I'm running through the park with him. The dude picking up. I'm sitting on the shelf next to the next burners. All this,
I mean, one in itself too is another one that you could put.
I can visually see it. Which one you talking about? One mic?
Yeah, you could put that on there too.
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
New York State of Mind.
Not really. Like one mic. Not
too.
really.
Undying Love.
No,
lyrically, New York State of Mind.
If it was a top 10, if it was a top 10, I would definitely have Nas on my list.
But listen, I'm not telling you that he don't
now,
have one or two. I'm just saying monumental joints that stood the test of time.
One
stood
love.
the test of time.
One love, brother. One love. Like I don't know.
All right, bust the lyrics down to One Love. My mind is bugging still on. I gave you power. Okay, so that's Houdini. But but okay.
One love from Nas. One love from Nas.
Go ahead. Let me hear the lyrics.
I don't know the lyric, all the lyrics.
Monumental.
I can tell you right now, I don't know every single lyric the way that I used to, but that song right there is a whole video. He's just telling you the whole story of like what he's going through with his man in jail, like everything. You got freaking Undying Love. You got Rewind. You got Second Childhood. All those records.
You gotta say cool. Gotta say cool. A lot of people don't remember Say Cool. Say Cool was him coming down to South Florida, meeting up the Dope Boy, you know what I'm saying? And Say Cool getting into it with his girl and blah blah blah.
So hold on. If you remember all of this, how you not gonna put Nas on the list?
Because again, I'm saying for me,
bugging right
the
now.
monumental.
You're bugging right now.
The
This man,
monumental
you're literally
one,
telling us why
hold up,
he should be on the list.
I'm telling you right now.
This is
Say Cool and all of them. I know all them joints. The thing with it that I'm saying, the ones that hit me, punched me in the chest, took the wind out, was I Gave You Power. Because who would think of you taking it from a perspective of you looking at life itself from the angle of a gun? That takes a. I said to myself, yo,
have you heard Sticky Fingers track? My dogs is my guns.
I got all of that. But again, these things,
saying, that's a dope track.
I get it. But again, no, because again, for me, I'm speaking for myself.
Yeah,
it's the ones that me. I'm a lyricist myself. So for me, for me to hear this, it's like, damn, I wish I wrote that one. I wish I wrote that one, because to sit there and think, when you sit down, you write lyrics to really embody your situation of what you went through, and hope that somebody can understand it, visualize it, see it, and adore it. When I heard that, it stood, because I was like, damn, I wish I thought of that. Because you see it all day in the hood. You see everything that he played out. Your man running. How many times? You seen it, people getting shot right in front of you, running past, busting at the next dude. You see all these things. Yeah. So, but we never seen it from the angle of a gun. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
Just cemented why Nas should be on the list. Just put him on
there.
On the top 10.
If I gotta cut the meat down,
put him as your number 10. Then.
So then, who do I replace? Who do I replace for Nas then?
No, but I'm saying if it's gonna be your number, if it's gonna be a top 10, right?
No, but I'm saying if I only have five slots. Who do I replace for him? Do I take Big out?
Who's in your five?
That was in my five. The five was Ice Cube, was Slick Rick, Cube.
In my list.
But see, that's my point.
But see, you gotta have Big on your list.
I don't have to have him. I don't have to have him.
Well, you have Big in the list.
Kick you out of your community if you.
No, I didn't put Big on the list.
No,
I didn't put Big on the list.
What was the list again?
My list was Slick Rick, Cube, Scarface.
What happened?
Y'all better revoke his card, bro.
Yeah, take it from.
Hey, the man just look. He said the one that hits the hard. This man just spoke about Nas's track
passionately,
as if it took him on a first flight.
But I have to
around the world.
I only had one slot left.
That's why I want to know.
So I'm telling you now, when I heard Dear Mama, that hit me in a different light because of my love for my mother, and to hear the man actually put it out that you're a crackhead, but you're a black queen. For you to put that to the world, it takes a lot of heart for you to open those blinds. Yeah. Those type of lyrics for me, if I have to replace somebody slot-wise, I'm going to have to, this is how it's going to have to end up for my list.
And Biggie wasn't on the list.
If Tupac didn't...
One more time. Biggie was not on your list?
I know where you're going with that, but go ahead.
If Tupac didn't listen to Nas's album, he wouldn't have been able to make what record off of that beautiful album, Machiavelli.
Mm-hmm. But trying to remember now,
come on,
which album? Go ahead.
Me and my girlfriend.
Mm.
Which record came first? Me and My Girlfriend or the Nas record?
The Nas.
The Nas record, right?
Right. But which Nas?
The one about the gun.
Oh, I Gave You Power.
Gave You Power.
Right. Okay.
I mean, you're always gonna have contention, when it comes down to it, because when it comes down to it, we have preferences, right? Some people like the Shooter Get 'em Up
Right.
records. Some people may like the laid back records. Some people may like the dope boy records. It all depends on where you are. That's gonna make you feel like this person is better than the next.
Right.
But at the end of the day, we're talking about storytelling.
Brenda,
Right.
You're gonna listen to the record, and you can close your eyes, and you can see the picture.
Right.
Yeah,
Who
visual.
can you do that with?
Fuck.
Slick Rick.
It's not like you making the song out of Mary Had a Little Lamb. Like that. That's pretty simple.
The nursery
right?
rhymes. Yeah.
The nursery rhymes. Like if I asked y'all today, who is the best storyteller of today's rappers? Or maybe we should go that way.
J.
Like
Cole.
Rappers, I would say, as far as rapper wise, I'll say 21 Savage.
What?
Yo,
No, you
cut
said
him off. Cut him off.
You ain't say no. You ain't say hip hop. You said rappers. Today's rappers. Yeah, you said rappers.
Hip hoppers.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear
Storytellers.
that
Well,
part.
Storytellers. Yeah.
Storytellers of this
we're talking about
generation.
storytelling. So you telling me
M?
21
this-
Savage
right now.
is the best storyteller?
No,
right
I said no. I thought you said rappers for today's.
I don't even consider him the best rapper
No,
neither.
he's that. I'm talking about
Hey,
as
yo,
far as
Val.
rapper wise. He's definitely up
Bugging,
there.
man.
But you think
Yo,
that's the best
Val,
21.
T, what you got?
If you're saying today's age, now if you want to say if you want to
Yeah,
go back
Cole.
and talk about the genre, then you could put Chief Keef. You get what I'm saying?
Wait. Okay. Black Republican, you're not doing this because you're a Black Republican, right?
Yeah, he is. He got a bag of Cheetos in the back. Trust me, he is.
No. I thought no. What I said, I thought he said rappers. You know what I'm saying? Rappers and hip hop is two different things. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear him say rappers and hip hop.
So you're telling me 21 Savage is lyrical to you?
Yeah, bugging, man.
No, I didn't. I didn't hear the lyrical part. I thought you said like
First, let me ask this
storyteller
first,
wise.
Black Republican.
Uh-huh.
Are you voting for Trump?
He already did.
Way better than this fucking goofball that's in place.
Oh, man.
He voted for 24 already.
Oh.
Y'all really
no matter-
sitting
He's
here and telling me
legit.
that this dude is doing right?
He's a legit Republican. Just leave him there.
All y'all going ahead.
Oh, man.
No, but here's the
Wait.
thing though. The reason why I said that is because I thought you said storytellers of today, rapper wise. That's why I went that route.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he said.
But-
Yeah, that's what he said.
Like, that's
But no,
exactly
he
what I
said he said rappers and hip hop.
I gotta go with
I didn't
King
hear
Von.
all that other stuff.
Okay.
Listen, if I said storytellers for storytellers of this time
Today.
and even
Today.
if I said storytellers and then I said rappers, I would think the last name I would expect to hear
Savage. Yeah.
because
I gotta
for
go.
me, I'm not just digging at you, but for me, people have to be able to understand what's being said because if you don't
First.
understand what's being said, you can't follow the story,
Facts.
right? So
Not for no, but that 21 is way as far as his delivery. It's way more. It's a lot more put together than the majority that's out there.
Player,
Like,
that's
please.
not what that's
Someone
what I'm
like
talking
look,
about.
someone said King Von earlier.
Yeah, I said it.
Definitely not. He would be that
Yo.
individual that you'd be like, what? You'd have to put your ear on the door and be like, yo, what is he
Go
saying?
back and go listen to
That person needs to be drug tested, like drug tested right now.
King
Oh,
Von.
man.
Oh,
I'm not talking about the dead wrong or anything like that. But
No,
King
no.
Von, bruh, come on, listen,
But-
man. If you can't write a sentence down with proper punctuation, like
Yeah.
what story
What
are you
stories
really
you tell?
telling?
Uh-huh.
Can I
It's
play one?
all.
No,
but here's the thing too. It's also
what
different.
you see that a lot what's happening
I
right
run
now
this
is you have
boy.
a lot
You
of
tell Bob no.
y'all know about run on sentences, right?
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's what the rappers of today are doing. Those are run-on songs. Like
Right.
They trying to do everything in 2 minutes.
Like there's really no
Drug users. That's what it is.
There's a beginning, but the end is the end of the song. So
Right.
everything from in the middle could like you don't even have to do anything but just go into
It's just all
the
hooks,
chorus
hooks and the beat.
and everybody just
Lamb chops
the
play
chorus
along.
and
That's
the
what this
beat.
new stuff is.
Mm-hmm.
When when I see it and I hit it in her head and she's gonna be dead in a minute. There's a 21 Savage song just like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And he's just
All
talking
of
about the same
Yeah,
monotone style that's not really, if you're not moving the culture forward,
what are you doing?
What are you saying? Like, but my man, you still didn't answer my question though. I'm not so are you a Trump, and this will help me understand with the answer.
Yeah, but I already said it.
He's a
so you're a Trump.
I'm voting for Trump. Yeah,
Trumper.
You voted for
Trump.
I'm
voting for Trump. No, don't call me a Trumper. Come on now. I'm not a fucking I don't carry people on my back for crying out loud. But I will vote for the proper. I will vote for the person that's doing the right job. And the man did the job properly. Look where we at right now.
All he did was give you PPP money and $1,400 and
look where our society is right now.
Hey,
look, I ain't gonna listen. Don't start me on this topic. I go all day at night.
No, we're not doing that tonight. Not tonight.
You see how I'm.
He's
definitely
talking about politics. I'll give you a reason to
don't
tap out.
Oh man,
I go all day.
Hold on. We ain't starting this right now.
Hold on. Go ahead, AP.
This is coming from a Republican himself, right? I got into politics in college, right? So I was the Republican dude that would mainly vote the Democratic way because I saw what was really happening, right? And even our politics affect the music, right? Because understand, at a time when you guys remember C. Dolores Tucker, when she was doing what she was doing, trying to shut down the rappers, no?
Yeah.
Y'all were listening to dance hall then.
Nah.
But
this shit dance hall guy right here.
So I'll just leave that alone. But me and you need to have a conversation, brother, because there's a lot of things that we think. It's just like how we're discussing the rappers right now, right? We think that some of these rappers have done things and they have lyrics, right? But when you really look at what they've done, did they write their own lyrics? And did they really do their thing for the culture? Or were they doing it for a check, right? And that's just the examples I'm showing you. You need to...
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. One thing we also have to understand, too. There's different demographics to the storyteller. If you ask anyone in, as far as Atlanta, Georgia, whatever the case is, they got 21 on top of their list because he's speaking their message. The story might not, meld with us
at all.
They are the same.
Means someone doesn't understand what the story is being said. The reason why he's up there and he's in the streets when it comes down to a lot of stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Who?
That's just
Hold on. Let's jump in on this one, AP. I know where you're going with this, but let's jump in on it.
Who's up there?
He's saying 21.
No, when you said as far as rapper wise of today's age, that's the reason why I put it on there. See, I didn't hear all the other parts, but I went there because he's definitely, when you come down to rap wise, 21 is on a lot of people's list when it comes down to modern day rap. You get what I'm saying?
More than J. Cole? More than J. Cole?
But J. Cole is hip hop. J. Cole's hip hop. He's not rap.
So what is 21 Savage?
J. Cole.
He's a rapper. He's not a hip hop head. Hip hop is more conscious, lyrical, and stuff like that. Rap is the music, the beat. You get what I'm saying? It's
that's why I keep getting this whole mixed up situation.
J. Cole all day, man.
No, but J. Cole's a rapper. No, but I get that. I get all of that. But that is one of the things you went against 21 on, moving the culture forward and stuff. That's why I said he's a rapper. He's not a hip hop. You get what I'm saying?
Oh no, he's still hip hop. It just doesn't mean that it's, to me, this is personally. This is when it comes to lyricism and storytelling. Well, I will say he is a storyteller because he's telling a story. Most of his songs are telling stories.
Yeah, it might not be what we want to hear, but I'm going off of the demographics of where he's selling his music to. You get what I'm saying?
No, the thing is this, bro. If you got a song, right? And I'll use 21 Savage, right? And let's just use the lyrics of Mary Had a Little Lamb, right? If you're singing Mary Had a Little Lamb, you're going to keep singing those same lyrics again, because still to this day, there are no new lyrics for Mary Had a Little Lamb, right? Yeah. So you're just going to keep repeating a certain thing in a certain tone, right? But it's so easy to do that, to keep things in people's minds right now, because the songs are a minute and 20, a minute and 30 seconds. All I got to do is say a couple of things that are going to stay in your mind. Like, it's ridiculous. But I had somebody... I had somebody tell me yesterday, well, they didn't tell me. They were having a discussion about female lyricists and who's doing it big, right? And these people had the nerve to say, Sexy Red is killing it out here. And I said to them, well, tell me, other than my pussy pink, my booty hole brown, what else does she say in the song?
That's it. Yeah.
And you know what the person told me? Get down here and suck my toes. Okay, so y'all laughing, but that's what it is right now.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But what I'm trying to say though is, here's what I'm trying to say. I get what you're saying, because I was born in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying, but we also have to look at it as the demographic of today. Today is filled with TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, stories. Everything is short burst content. We came from an era where James Brown had a 12-minute song. You know what I mean? Slick Rick was putting out a track 6 minutes. You get long ass tracks. You put out that. Look at albums that are out right now. And most of the tracks is like 2 minutes. 2.5 minutes or under. There's a track I'll spin it in the club, and by the time I turn around, the deck is flashing. I said, "Damn, the track's almost over." I had to run in there and mix it up. You get what I'm saying? It's very the demographic of today, especially in the rap scene.
Right now, somebody that is killing 21 Savage, better storyteller, better rapper. His name is Toby Nwigwe.
I would put him in hip hop.
My man.
But off of your standard, I get what you're saying.
Wait, my standard. What are you talking about?
No, you're saying that it's all hip hop.
Hip hop is breakdancing, graffiti, clothing, lifestyle.
You're talking about the culture of it.
Oh yeah.
I get it.
I'm
talking about the music of it.
No, there's rap. And when you say hip hop isn't a form of music. I don't care what the playlists say and all that.
No, but we're not. But I'm keeping it to the contents of the conversation. The contents of the conversation is the music. It's not about the art. It's not about the culture. And if we say storyteller, we're not talking about influential rappers. We're not talking about who led a movement. We're not talking about culture of that rapper. We're talking about the story. And that's how these lists keep getting mixed up, because people, to reinforce their argument, they bring all of this other stuff in there instead of just keeping it specific. You get what I'm saying? If people kept it specific, Slick Rick would have been on top of that list. You get what I'm saying? Cube would have been on there. Scarface would have been on there. ARS one would have been on there. But because they're bringing all this stuff, we need, how many hits did they get? How many this? And that's the reason why the lists just get convoluted. And you're like, how they miss these people? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as far as today, I get what you're saying. Toby, he's phenomenal. You get what I'm saying? Toby is I'm talking about the man come up with some stuff that you're just like, yo, how did he even put those two together? And he's just joking with it. He ain't even like, it ain't even like a stress to him. He's just throwing it out there. You get what I'm saying? Like, look at Big Crit. Big Crit is phenomenal. Come on now, you can't tell me Big Crit don't do his thing.
Big Crit.
You know what I'm saying? That water track, phenomenal. Energy, phenomenal. You get what I'm saying?
Listen.
So I get what you're saying with the different stuff. But as far as storyteller of today, when I say rap,
and I can listen to Bill B all day.
Rap is more of like party, just get down joint. You get what I'm saying? When I look at hip hop, in my eyes, I view it as the conscious culture, everything involved behind it. You get what I'm saying? Hip hop wise, like, see, if I look at cats like what's the name, Jay Dilla and them, you get what I'm saying? Or if I look at, if I look at J Hood, if I look at what's the dude's name? I can't remember his name. But you understand?
You go deep with it. For me, storytelling is more so those lyrics that stay in your head.
Yeah.
That's storytelling. When I can, like I said, I was on the block with Eazy-E. There ain't no way. I don't care if Cube wrote it or who wrote it. I was on the block with him, like, say some fool throwing up gang signs. I'm like, damn, I'm there with him. Wrap this car around the telephone pole, like, you can't help but see this. It don't matter what language you're saying, and you're visualizing it. Like, whoa.
Yeah, right? I listen. You see, and that's the thing. I listen to music where I don't even understand the language, but I go back and I try and find the translated scripts to it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I listen to Hungarian. There's a French rapper named what's the name? Oxmo.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, what's his? I can't remember the last part of his name, but phenomenal French rapper. You get what I'm saying? Dude got
there's a lot of UK. There's a lot of UK artists that's killing.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But the thing is with me, I like to I compartmentalize them based on where I'm listening to them from. I don't base them on everyone else. You get what I'm saying?
So how about Simba?
I never heard
on that one.
Never heard that one.
Y'all haven't heard about Simba? The kid from Oakland?
No, I haven't heard him.
Okay, Simba. You need to listen to Simba. He's a great storyteller. Like out the
I'll
West Coast. Like he's been taking off and doing his thing because it's just like how many of you remember Backstreet Boys?
Yeah,
I remember Backstreet. Yeah. Okay.
What song do you remember from Backstreet Boys?
Is it Bye Bye Bye? Was one of these?
No, that's
the other one.
It made you make my point.
Yeah, you get them confused. Yeah.
If it's repeated enough, if it's repeated enough,
you will
then it becomes something that's in your head, right? So you start listening to something and believing in something because you've heard it so much, not really knowing what's going on. And that's what's happening. I feel what's happening with a lot of rap
today.
No, it's turning into the bubblegum cookie cutter thing. It's just being reproduced over and over and over.
Say it again. Say it again, AP. One more time.
21 Savage.
Yeah, exactly.
21
But
Savage.
you can't. But
21.
No, but that's the thing though is I went off of storytelling.
You said
in that area. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I would agree. It was more in the pop scene because pop is literally just for the money. You get what I'm saying? I can agree with
pop. You saying 21 is pop?
No, I'm saying I can agree it was more like that because Gil put up a comment saying that it's pop.
But I think he's talking about Pop Smoke. I don't think he's talking about
I'm
culture.
No, but check it out. Most of the rap that's out now is pop. It's pop.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? And you can have rap that's pop. You've had it but all these categories are meant to do certain things, man. It's to shut down and control. That's why you don't have an R&B list on its own, and you have an R&B and hip hop list, which is totally crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that turning.
I think the thing with let's break it down real quick before we end off with this 21 Savage and certain artists. Like I sent y'all some stuff with. I hate to even give this shorty any plug, but
don't do it. Oh man, let me.
I guess I won't do it though.
Ooh,
but
no,
no, Sukiya. Like
who?
Right, but again, you can see
Bob back there tripping, bro.
You can see the agendas. No, I'm just saying though. But I'm saying you can see like for certain individuals, you know, like back in the day, they said these were planted people and stuff like that. These are the things when you watch a lot of their interviews and you see a lot of things that they're doing, and you understand that these people they're down to sell anything for a quarter right now. They're not even understanding where they're taking the culture, where they're taking the music
for a long time though.
But you know why it's happening, right?
Almost definitely.
If I can get someone that is streaming numbers very high, right? And getting out and not really knowing what their business is. Yeah. By the time that person catches up to what's really going on and they're not as high and they're not drunk and everything else like that, that person has been taken advantage of until they could wake up. Right. That's exactly what's happening like with her, for example. Like there's no way that anyone that is taking music seriously can say, oh, yeah, I'm going to co-sign this because it's quality of what's going on. It's just like hearing JT and Young Miami, Young Miami say, well, I'll ask you, how many of y'all got kids?
I know exactly where you're going with it because I said the same thing, but go ahead.
How many? Everybody here got kids? I have no kids. Right?
No, so,
right. I was bringing my god kids to a restaurant, right? And when I get to the restaurant, I see the chef and his family there. His family comes in, right? So my family's eating, right? And then the kid of the chef goes, Dad, can I have some of what they're eating? And then you automatically hear the chef say, no. It's not good for you to eat here, right? No, I'm gonna cook you something at home, right? And that's what you're gonna eat, and that's gonna be much better than what you're eating here. It's no different.
You talking about that Asian restaurant?
What? Yeah, hey.
Wasn't that at the Asian restaurant?
No, I'm not talking about that situation. I'm giving you a scenario that that chef did not want his kids to eat at the restaurant, right? JT doesn't let her kids listen to her music. Young T.I. still to this day, his kids can't listen to his music. I would say 75 to 80% of these artists don't let their kids listen to the music, right? So if you're not letting your kids listen to the music,
what are you doing
why
it for?
are you putting it up on all these other kids?
Right.
And I heard Young Miami recently. It was 2 days ago, 3 days ago.
Yeah, she said it too.
She was like, "No, my daughter doesn't listen to any of my music." But she's going to middle schools and she's parading and doing all this
where
stuff.
it's being played everywhere.
Exactly.
Act bad, this and that. But so that's what my problem is with. What my problem is. It's just looking at certain things and not looking at the bigger picture or the full picture, right? Like even with Sukiyana, you brought up Sukiyana, so I'm gonna talk about it, right? If she walks up, if a guy walks up to her, and the first thing that comes out of her mouth is, "I'm gonna turn you out. I'm gonna turn your ass out."
What?
Right? That's what she said to YK Osiris when they first met.
Right.
I'm gonna turn you out. Oh, don't be afraid. Don't run away. So that young
but she already said that she likes getting the golden special.
yeah. But my
Miami
point is this. If
they
you're
all
be
like
talking about
because that's that flown out to Dubai naturality that they're all on.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
It's the truth. That's what they're all on it. They go out and they get that Dubai money. You know what I'm saying? And they, they look at the list and say, "I'll sign off on this special."
Since you brought it up, Jared Kushner and
he was at the top of the list.
They did exactly that. They jumped their behind on a Dubai plane, went and got peed on, and came back and got that $2 million bag.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you
No,
cool with it.
they sign off on it. They tell you what this trip is about, and you ain't getting that bread until it happens. And if you don't, you get sent right back. Peace out, and you get nothing. So these individuals that are coming, you see them by themselves on videos and selfies in Dubai, looking over the desert in a high rise. They got flown out. All right. And when they come back and you see their status elevate when they doing extras, you know they took that brown special. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, it's disgusting, but this is the world we're living in.
But that's the problem with it. So now going into the whole thing with the music half of it, that's where the lost art of storytelling and trying to put your people in a different wavelength of things. And I think that this is designed by the industry, by the ops they're getting too educated. We need this one here, the public enemies, the gurus, even now
put an end to that.
You still learn things
but remember now, NWA was formulated and allowed to destroy the conscious movement that was going on.
Understandable. But
because before, remember in New York, they weren't allowing all that content to be on radio. They weren't allowing all that stuff to be albums to be published like that. You know what I'm saying?
What?
They were with the content that NWA was talking about, heavy, violent type joints. I mean, granted, they were talking about stuff that was going down, but I'm talking about.
You never listened to Cool G Rap?
Yeah, I listen to Cool G Rap, but what I'm saying, it wasn't like a direct. Here it is. It was worded in a way where you knew, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know about that one. NWA was more so
but
for
what
us.
I'm saying is
it woke us up. The community, it woke them up.
I get that, but what I'm saying though is a lot of it got pushed in a narrative to stop a lot of the conscious movement. You get what I'm saying? The 90s literally, man. The 90s is when everybody was going back to Africa, changing their kids' names to African names. All of us was being was waking up. You get what I'm saying? Queen Latifah's, KRS-One's, all of us was out. We were on radio. We were getting album spins. Now, any of that kind of message is out the window because they're going back to the goofiness. Because remember, the issue with today is it's all in one section now. Back then, we had the goofy, party, conscious. You had a selection of choice. Now, everything sounds the same. You hear the beat is the same beat. Boom, 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 boom. The same beat.
You have a choice. You have a choice.
No, yes, we do. But what I'm saying on the mainstream half of things, mainstream back in the days, even on radio back in the days sounds completely different than what you hear now. A DJ will come in and play the exact same tracks that the first DJ just played. Back in the days, we'd be like, you know what, man, this guy just played that thing. We would scorn the DJ for that.
They always had programming.
I get it, but here's the thing, though. But they did a better job at selecting. Now it's just that hand pick is all you hearing now.
Man, did you sing Akinelli Put It in Your Mouth?
Oh man!
Of course not. Why the hell would I sing that? But that song was there.
Wait. That's not an insult. I used to sing Akinelli. Sing with Akinelli. Put it. Bitch better have my money. Like we had those records.
But I never said that those weren't there. I said that there was a variation to it. You get what I'm saying?
But there's still a variation now.
He's talking more so about the programming then.
On the mainstream.
On the mainstream. Listen, it's just like the example that I used with Backstreet Boys, right? They kept playing those records, right? And they kept programming those records. Right now, that time of Backstreet Boys is for rap now. So you're going to get the simplest things that can capture somebody's mind, okay? So that they will just keep listening to the records and listen to the radio.
But that's what I said though. That's what I'm saying. It all sounds the same now. Before you had the variations of different. You know what I'm saying?
sounded like In Sync back in the day. You guys couldn't even tell me who sang the song.
No, but
True.
No, but I get all of that, but I'm talking about a variation in a whole, not just the pops, the cookie cutter pop music. Remember, CIA.
If I understand correctly, AP is saying that the programming existed even back then.
No, I get that. Saying. No, but and I agreed.
You heard the Killer Mike album? Have you heard the Killer Mike album?
Yeah.
You heard it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that's a different variety, right? That doesn't sound like 21 Savage, right?
At all.
But I'm talking about in the mainstream, though. Is it being played on mainstream?
He's a mainstream artist. He's a Grammy-winning artist. He's a mainstream artist.
But what I'm talking about as far as mainstream right now, you get what I'm saying? The mainstream is focusing more on the cookie cutter goofy joint. Than they are now. You have like a tiny list of like approved variant to it. You get what I'm saying? But as far as the leadership roles that music artists used to play back in the days, you know what I'm saying? Wake you up conscious type joints back in the days, you don't see a lot of that now. You get what I'm saying?
But
it's the best thing that we have streaming. But since streaming came around, who bought into all the streaming now? You got the same guy, the tall Israeli. He's bought into the majority of the streaming platforms now, so that way he can groom them back to the same.
Do you know why 6ix9ine was all over the radio the way he was?
Because he was an industry plant.
Right.
Program. Listen, every time they say
industry plant.
Listen, that's not an industry plant. Okay, that's just somebody.
You realize you know.
Listen.
Hold on. Let him finish. Hold on. Go ahead.
That's just somebody that has backing.
Yeah.
That has backing.
Yeah, I get that.
So, for example, if I sign a deal with someone and I'm an artist, someone's going to sign me and they're going to be getting some of my publishing, some of my production, and some all of that, right? That has to do with spins, right? So if I want that to make money, the person that's pushing them will put that person to the forefront so they can make money.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. If you go to Empire and you get signed right now, people want to call it independent. That's not independent. It's coming through a major system. So what I'm saying is
300 Entertainment is under Atlantic.
Listen, that's not even. I wasn't even talking about that. But
no, but what I'm saying is that's what they used to say with 300 Entertainment. They used to call it independent.
They still call it independent. They still call it independent to this day.
But that's what I'm saying. But I get what you're saying.
But what he's saying is it's still not independent.
No, I get that.
Because for instance, now, so when we're talking about the 6ix9ine and whatnot, people don't know the back part of it. He signed a 10K. 10K's the kid's father is a conglomerate. So he automatically is going to get the push different than Joey down the block.
Yeah.
Remember, he even came out himself and spoke about how they were buying out slots.
Yeah, but he's talking about other. He's not saying himself. He's talking about
but he even
artists.
said that he complained, saying that he should be in this spot. How they let this person get this when they doing this and that.
Right, but
he should be in this. But
what he has his own agenda for that type of bullshit that he's talking. He got his own agenda for that.
But the reason why I call him an industry plant is because 6ix9ine was set in the game to get in the gangs. All right, that was his main. Y'all don't realize that this dude is a junior. This dude is a junior vet. All right. Look at the people when he first got in. He had 2 domestic Homeland Security bodyguards with him. All right, the big black dude and the white dude with the bald head.
Hey P, what's up?
Look at his look at
to hold that for a whole nother show.
Look at their distinction though. When they went out on their gear and other things
That's
like that.
False,
those
my
distinctions.
We gotta hold that for
those distinctions
a whole nother show. We gotta hold that for a whole nother show.
Whoever told you that information, they lied to you. Because I can tell
6ix9ine was a plant to get at the gangs. Listen, I'm telling you right now.
My man, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me that 100%. You know why? Because I know the guy that was with him. All right. And I know the guy that was next to the guy that was with him. And those guys were no near anything of Fed plant or whatever, like I just saw there.
Right.
What it was is they saw Lucian Grange, who is the person that runs pretty much more than 70% of the record business.
Yeah. Yep.
And more like 90% of hip hop business.
Yep.
His son is the one that went and got his hooks into 6ix9ine.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's when he started getting into all the craziness that he started getting into.
Yeah.
But it goes back to this, man. If I have an asset and I find an asset and I bring it somewhere, I'm going to keep pounding something in someone's head so you hear the repetition. There's joy in repetition, but also in repetition, you start liking something that you didn't even think that you could like or you should like. Right? And I'm going to use the example. Look, my man, we could talk politics all day, but the more and more that your man Trump gets attacked and they keep saying his name, the more and more he gets popular. Even though it's plain and simple, he's broken the law many times. But right now, you'll have nobody will say he's done wrong, because if you do that, you're going to have to admit to following somebody that was lying to you. It's no different than what's going on. Like, there's a lot of people that can't turn on a lot of these rappers and stuff like that because they've been champion of them for the longest, right? You're not going to jump off that bandwagon. You're going to stay on it because you're going to stick to it like Caribbean men. We're all Caribbean here, right? We're the hardest heads in the world. It don't matter if we believe in a certain way, that we're going to stick to it.
That's the way you move.
Especially if a woman comes yeah. I already could see Q that way, bro. Q,
Yeah.
Talk to me, man.
Oh man.
Nah.
I know we got off the subject a little bit, but
That's all good.
The business of this rap stuff is so simple that it looks hard and it looks like it's some concoction of man. That you still have the stupid songs that you had like back in the day. The only thing is this: we had "Bitch Better Have My Money" and Akinelli "Put It in Your Mouth." You weren't hearing a lot of those records on the radio. The same way you only had, ISM, we, like,
that's good, man.
That Little Kim poster that's back there, right?
Yeah.
At that time, there was only one Lil Kim poster like that. Right now, guess what? There are 30 posters of rapper chicks now doing that. The difference is the gatekeepers. The gatekeepers now are letting it all in because they let in the garbage. Oh, what? You surprised I said
he heard the dialect.
I feel insulted every time I hear somebody do that, man. Like surprised. Why are you surprised, bro? Like, anyway, you have those situations like that, right? Where you're gonna have. Think about it, man. We got a young lady that made a song from being cheated on. Her man cheated on her, but for the 4th or 5th time. She gets upset, writes a song, and this is what is one of the #1 songs right now. I'm talking about "Sexy Red," right? Now, you could have used it as an example of Lil Kim getting upset back in the day, or Charlie Baltimore getting upset in the day, and writing this song about Biggie.
Right.
But the thing is, the gatekeepers and the managers around her back then would have said, okay, no, we can't let it go this way. But now the gatekeepers now are like,
run it,
let it
run
go.
It's easy money.
Run it.
It sells.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's easy money. Yeah, it's easy money, because you know why? They perform now. They don't even have to perform the songs. It's like if Milli Vanilli was
alive.
Oh, bro, trust me. When I'm DJing, right, most of the people that are on stage, they're not even talking. The song's talking.
None of them. Have you ever watched a Kodak Black show?
Oh, I can witness that one.
Bob's already been there.
I was live in center with that one.
Like this is Rolling Loud weekend, right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's Rolling Loud. So I call Rolling Loud the biggest karaoke show in the world.
Right now,
It's the biggest. It's the biggest karaoke show that you can go to and see rappers be their own hype men.
Yeah,
because you got the record playing,
ad-libs,
and they doing listen,
lip singing. They ain't even ad libs. This is lip singing.
Turn my mic down.
It's
I've got that too.
Straight lip syncing, right? But the greatest thing about that is when you see that happening, that's the only reason why Toby was able to do what he did. Is doing what he's doing right now, and people not understanding. You got to understand, he lost the Grammys. He was nominated,
which I don't understand how,
but he won.
Yeah,
because people understand. People see something different. Like it's just like this podcast, right? When you're not doing everything that everyone else is doing, you cut against the grain, and people start looking and paying attention more so than if you have another
streamline,
whatever that
well-known podcast.
Right. There's only one Drink Champs, but you could see plenty of people trying to do Drink
Same
Champs
thing.
type of stuff with the bottles everywhere and this and that. It's not going to work for everybody, right? So the individuality and originality is what's up, man.
Non-existent.
Like your man that's in jail in Jamaica right now, in jail recording the best songs with a studio, no problem.
I already know what he's talking about.
World boss
vibes. He's a great storyteller.
Yeah,
great storyteller, right?
Yeah, but you hear the content he's putting on now.
Some of the powers that be are letting him do what he's doing because somehow, some way, they're making something off of that.
Yep.
It's a way to keep him control, but still make their money back.
All the way. It's not some way. My man's in jail. All you can do is eat, make music.
How many times did they let him off? You know, just for him to do some more crazy nonsense to put himself back in. You know what I'm saying? So now they're gonna keep him in. And remember, prison is the slave house. All right, it's the plantation. You get in there, you got no rights. You're gonna do what they tell you to do. And if your thing is making music to pay them back or to make them money, that's what you're gonna do in there. You know what I'm saying? If you go in there and they say you're gonna have to work off your books, that's what you're gonna do in there. You don't have no rights. And especially in a third world country, it's even worse. It's even worse. I don't even know how people do any of this type of stuff to put themselves in that direction.
So let me ask y'all a quick question. Go ahead. What you saying, AP? Go ahead.
I mean, just to piggyback off what you're saying, just think about it. We all been to Jamaica, right? So we know there's rolling blackouts, right?
Mm-hmm.
The jail where his studio is never has rolling blackouts. Never.
No, but you know why it's worse that he's in than out? Think about the push that Vibes had brought to Jamaica. Now everybody's running around calling themselves Anti-Demon, Uncle Devil. The Luciferian thing has shot up since he came out and called himself Daddy Devil. You know what I mean? And then all these Vibes clones coming up afterwards. Evil with the content. You get what I'm saying?
That sound like Trump. That sound like Trumpers to me, boy.
Oh man.
But me and Madness
from he came out.
Earlier.
Yeah,
Did you know that there's a high switchover of Democratic officials switching over to the Republican Party?
Listen.
One thing I'm gonna tell you, since you're paying attention to politics, see, I go where the solutions are. One thing I'm gonna explain to you. Have you noticed that the Democratic Party is being renamed? Have you know it's been taken over? It is no longer the Democratic Party. It's the Progressive Party. No, it's the Progressive Party. And if you go back when the Progressive era, do the research on the Progressive era. You get me? I'm saying, and you will understand the narrative of what's going on right now.
So,
it is no
so
longer
the MAGA,
the Democratic Party.
The Republicans have been taken over by the MAGAs, and you're saying the Democrats have been taken
The MAGA,
over by.
And here's the thing: the MAGA stuff been around for a long time. That MAGA stuff
called white nationalists. White nationalists. That's what it is. Like
yeah, but here's the thing though. Yeah. No, but here's what's nuts though. Everybody sticks on with the racism and all of this stuff, but yet when Trump was a Democrat,
I just said white nationalists. When you
I
have
think
white
nationalists,
but is there an issue with being a nationalist though? What's a nationalist?
Let me ask you a question.
You put your home before everybody else, right?
Because if me imposing my will and my thoughts and my feeling upon someone else because I feel it is superior than, because this is what kills me, right? A lot of us that support that, right, don't see that you're fighting against yourself, because not one of them is fighting for you and your rights.
You did the same exact thing when we were talking about 21 Savage.
What's
you
that?
Imposed your beliefs on top of his standings.
No, that's no. I didn't impose my beliefs, my man. If
on his standings, lyrics, as far as a creator,
if you have lyrics, you have lyrics. There's
but really... no, but people in his demographic that he's rapping for believe his lyrics. They understand his stories. You get what I'm saying?
They can believe it all they want, but we're talking about quality and non-quality.
It depends on how you're looking at it.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So, if you're looking at it from your standard and you say my standard is this, and that's what relates to standard to me. Someone coming up from the street where they living off the street, they don't have the view of that. If someone now comes up from their street and they're telling the story of what they're going through, then they could look at that person and say, yo, man, this man's talking my life right now. That's why I said that 21 in today's modern, version of rap. That's why I put him up on that rap. Before 21, it was the Jeezys and Gucci Mans and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? But as far as T.I., and them, they were on that platform.
We're going to have to do a part 2 to this one, boy.
You know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm saying. But it all depends on the demographic and how you're looking at it, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't bandwagon and I don't jump on this. I look for results, regardless of where it's coming from. If a manager comes in and the job is getting done, that's the manager I'm gonna go with. I don't give a shit where they're coming from. I don't care if it's a female. I don't care if it's an animal. I don't care if it's purple. I don't care. Do the job. Now we come out, and here we are. Everything's wrong now. Inflation through the roof. Everything's. I'm like, bro, how we get back in the wars and everything? We're in 4 years, nothing.
My man.
And now here we are back on everything.
Hey, Black, they are the same, man. They're same complexion too.
No, listen.
I'm talking about the manager that was doing the job.
I'm not believing
the job previously.
And the other not.
No one is here personally for us. That's what we need to understand. No one is here personally for us.
But we could agree with something. Like if you spend $16 trillion over than what was supposed to happen, did you think that while all the pandemic stuff goes on and all that stuff, right? That there would be no recession, there would be no inflation, no kickback from any of that? Because trust me, if there was no PPP situation going on that had gone on where cats got money and made money, they wouldn't been able to say nothing.
I didn't even
because
get into
understand that. While us were getting away with hundreds of thousands, they were running off with millions.
Millions, yeah.
That's why they didn't even care at all.
But what's going on right now? We're spending trillions in a war we're not even included in. And then the area where all this money is going.
All right, Black.
Ain't nobody getting no
resources. Pause with that one because we go.
No. But what I'm saying,
Ukraine now, yo, if Ukraine ain't got a rap artist out there.
No, they do.
I'm just saying.
I was just saying.
I'm just saying.
They wasn't on the list, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We could definitely get into a show strictly on that, though. I ain't got no problem with that. You know, we don't have no ceiling when it comes to stuff like that.
When.
Oh yeah, we can put it together.
Yeah. All right, look,
put it together.
One artist though one artist that you got to look out for, female artist from Africa named Sampa the Great. Phenomenal lyricist, Sampa the Great. She got a song named Energy. That joint, nice. You could tell she grew up with the old school flow. You get what I'm saying? Very nice track, man. You gotta listen to that track. Sampa the Great, real good. And then you got shorty named Ciroc too. She's pretty dope too.
Gil said he's speeding home. He gotta get in on this.
All right, but we're not gonna end this thing without madness list now.
Go ahead. We didn't get to the list. Go ahead.
I don't know what happened. We're gonna do a part 2. Okay, so this
got
madness.
to.
I'm saying we're gonna do a part 2 on the best storyteller, and instead of 10, we're gonna just run with 5. Okay.
Go with 3.
At that point, now we're gonna run.
We
can switch it up to 3. We'll do top 3. Right.
Hey.
The next one, we do top 3 best storytellers in rap. Okay, not this hip hop crap, not pop, none of this new stuff. Rap,
dance hall.
Listen, don't listen to Black Republican with all that hip hop category against rap.
Man.
Like,
so why is there a genre? Why is there a hip hop and a rap genre?
Because the white people
they created that bullshit.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. But what I'm saying, when Gil mentioned pop. When Gil mentioned pop music, I agreed. I said, yeah, it's more like pop music.
All right, Black.
This version of rap music that's out now.
Breaking my heart.
Get to the
modern
list.
version of rap music is like pop music.
Money Free. Get to the list.
We got Slick. That's first and foremost, right? Secondly, we got Cube. Running with Cube. It's too many dope stories coming from Cube or his writing. I don't care how y'all want to look at it. Number 2 is Cube. 3. I don't know why Bun is on my mind. So I'm just gonna run with Bun. Y'all can like it, not like it. I don't care.
Bun
I
B.
want to hear you, Bob. Bun.
Over Pimp C? Bun B over Pimp C?
Hey, man, this is my list, player. You was focused on the Ukraine and all this. We went political with this thing. Bun is what I got right now, number 3. Okay. Right. 4, I'm gonna give it to Nas. Okay. 5, I'm gonna run with Cole. I'm giving it to Cole.
J. Cole?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Oh my!
I got a lot of Cole in my wet dreams. Oh man, I can't get Cole. Had me. I'm sitting in the classroom with me looking at that ass together. Like,
no, I'm Cole all day still.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey P, what's your list? We hear you. Did we hear your list? We didn't hear your list.
No.
Well, he gave off some names.
Okay.
He was like he didn't have them in a particular.
We have a solid list.
Top 5.
I don't got them in any particular order, but Ghostface, KRS One.
Okay.
I would say Native Tongues.
Okay. Okay.
Chuck D.
Again.
Okay. Got one more, right?
One more. Nas.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
I'm sold on it, player.
Yeah, I think everybody would have Nas though. Except John.
Third Base had a good album too now.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Third Base.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, player?
Third Base. Yeah,
I know who Third Base is, but
storytelling.
You get the gas face for
the
that
name
one.
of it, but it had the one with the cactus on the front of it. I can't remember
gas
the
face for that one. I don't know. You get the gas face.
I mean, have you heard? You've heard Third Base songs, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm talking about the older player.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Third Base. I mean, it was a little different. They had like more.
So MC Hammer, we could put MC Hammer in this.
No, they have more. They have more of like a dance.
We taking the Vanilla Ice route next.
Okay,
it's all the same song.
MC Hammer had some good stories.
MC Hammer has a good content and shit. Coolio had good content.
Now I know something's wrong with Black Republic.
Yeah. MC Hammer.
No, but you gonna say Coolio didn't have no good content?
Oh my God. MC Hammer, man.
Oh no, I said Coolio.
All I got in my head is ice, baby. programming.
Right,
You
that's
don't want that, man. It's the same thing, man.
Realize
But
you got his style 100%.
It's the same thing, man.
All right, stop.
Hammer time. It's the same thing.
No, but Hammer had some lyrics on it though. That one track just took over everything. That was like his only joint that was known.
Yeah, but
no, I was being serious about him being a storyteller. He was a storyteller. If you go back and listen to the records, like he was telling stories. Now you can still tell corny stories.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
the reason why I brought like the stories. Like only reason why I brought him up was because you brought up third base. Third base was in a big fight with him forever.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
All right, I got another wrench.
Uh-oh.
Will Smith. If you want to.
All right, we
come on. Will Smith stole his whole style, bro.
Style.
Yo, he's not wrong. Have you listened to the first
Summertime?
album?
Yeah.
Don't bring Summertime up.
Oh man.
Miami.
What about you? Saw my
well, all right, you know you do have a point with that.
You saw
do
my
have a
blinker?
point.
Yeah.
Clarence just don't understand and
Miami.
Listen.
All right, yeah.
Listen.
I know Bob.
If you go back to that album,
no, you're going too far.
if you go to that album and you listen to songs, look on
You
your
walk
phones right
through
now.
with him. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Look at the songs off that Will Smith, DJ Jazzy Jeff album.
Yeah.
He had more than 2 songs that were telling stories that you know right now.
You saw my
They
blinker.
Just don't understand.
Yeah, Summertime was dope. Everybody remember that joint.
Well, we still
We run down in the party.
Play that
So
right
run
now.
down in the party right now, and people still dancing.
If you ask 100 people right now, they would know Parents Don't Understand.
Parents
They would know
Don't
what else.
Understand.
Summertime.
Yeah.
And
What was the other
definitely
thing?
you saw my blinker.
Welcome to Miami. Like,
Oh yeah, welcome to Miami. Yeah.
That's Will Smith.
Yeah.
But we talk about Fresh Prince.
It doesn't matter.
But Nas wrote that.
Hey, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Nas wrote that for Will Smith though. So,
Which one?
Miami?
Miami.
Yeah.
Miami.
Welcome to Miami.
yeah.
See, it's still debatable because Rakim said it came out. He
So
wrote
you see,
Summertime,
Nas is in it.
but he still won't answer the question.
What?
But
Rakim
Will Smith admitted
That
to
Rakim,
being more of a huge Rakim fan.
Fan.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why when he said Will Smith, I was like, yeah, but Will Smith kind of jacked his whole style. I was talking about enjoy
The Rakim,
because at that
yeah.
time frame you could look at it and say, here you got the originator and then you know what I'm saying.
The
But I mean, I
knockoff.
won't take the
A
content
lot
away
of
from
people-
him. Though.
A lot of people copied a lot of things. You got a group of people that copied LL Cool J style. You got a group of people that copied Run DMC style. You got a group of people that copied Houdini style. Like that's what was happening. But the thing is, they were different within it. Now
With the
they're just
delivery of
copying
it.
it over with no
Oh,
problem.
that's why I call it.
Oh,
That's
hold
why I
on,
call
hold
it
on.
cookie cutter
Hold on,
because
hold on.
there's like no difference.
No.
Hold on.
You can't even you can't even tell
Hold
the
up.
difference if you heard the
Breaking
track.
news. Hold on.
Yeah.
Q just told me his list.
Yo, what?
Q just told me,
Q,
just gave
no,
me the
let him say this list. Let him say
Super
this list.
Q just gave me this list.
No, he's just playing around, man.
Q, he just gave me the list.
Hear the list that he
So
said.
here's the list now. You got Mace,
Oh my goodness.
Loon.
What? Who?
All right.
No,
I got the
but
rest.
no,
Dylan,
how he
Dylan,
said it.
Dylan.
I'm a word for word. I'm gonna let you know how he said it to me just now. He said to me in the text just now. Hold on, he said, "All right, this is what he wrote here: Puff Daddy, P Diddy, Daddy Love,
bro.
Dr. Love.
Hey, cut the show
Dr.
off.
Love, Take It in the Dark." Okay. Then he had Mace. Then he had Loon. Then he had Dylon from for making a band. Okay. And then he had the Chinese dude. What was the dude? She bang.
Oh my, yo, cut. Hey.
Because he said, "Yo, she bang." He could visually see she bang.
Hey.
You see my hair?
Like,
Oh man.
hey, you shocked
bang,
him.
yo.
Hey, you shocked him right now. He's shocked.
Look at this guy. Gil said he had to get in on this.
Hey, Gil, I had to wait for you, Gil. I had to wait. You was getting ready to pull out, Gil. Yo, Gil, what up? What up?
Yo, what's your list, Gil?
Yeah,
They said you got 10. Gil was about to blow shop, but they said, yo, I had to wait for you to join us, man. Did you hear the list just now, Gil?
I can't hear you guys. Hold on. Where's my audio? Y'all can hear me?
We got you. We can hear you.
We got
Speakers.
All right.
Yo.
Sound like Barry White over there.
Hey, he got that.
Barry has some
radio
stories too,
voice.
man.
Yeah.
I have to put it on the computer.
We can hear you.
I hear y'all now. You hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
AP got a question for you.
Hello, what you say?
Who did your background, like your setup?
Oh, that was me.
Very Haitian, brother.
Yo, hey, when you said straight from Port-au-Prince?
Wait,
Port-au-Prince.
Why y'all? That's a good thing. Like, if you guys ever seen Haitian TV, HTN, stuff like that, like it reminds me of HTN background. No, that was like, I don't know why.
No, we know it ain't. We know we laugh because we know Gil.
Like,
oh, that's hilarious.
Yo, hold up. Y'all want me to send y'all Gil's list? Now, Gil's list is even crazy. Hold up.
Oh man, please.
Gil had.
John just said you got your list.
Gil had 21 Savage.
21,
that was his number one. All day, every day.
1 through 4 was 21.
And he had Kodak Black. He had Kill Bill.
Oh my
Sukiyana.
Oh, wait.
And Young Miami.
Hey, hold on. Wait, hold on. Yo, that ain't me.
What?
Hey, there's been some falsified evidence. Falsified evidence.
Sorry,
That's not me.
He said, have you heard Young Miami? She tells a story.
Can you give your Haitian card back, please?
No, man, that's not me. That is not me.
No more compa meetings for you, bro.
Oh man, yeah. Your mic went out.
Whose list?
No, your mic is out, player.
Wait, what about now?
Yeah, you good. You good.
All right. No, but my list is I got Guru, Gangstar Guru, Lupe Fiasco, Ghostface. A lot of people disagree with me, but I love Kodak, man. Kodak Black is a really good storyteller.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
No, but this shows my point. What I was trying to say.
Hold on. Let him finish his list.
Kodak is relating to his demographic.
Let me finish his list though.
So why can't Kodak be on his list?
Let me finish the list.
So let me tell you the first hip hop song I've heard, because that's the thing. Like, I grew up super conservative, super Seventh-day Adventist. So the first hip hop song I heard.
Super just like me. We're not supposed to be on this call right now, bro.
Yo, it's Sabbath right now. My first hip hop song was actually Lupe's Fiasco, spray painted ink pens, and it featured Ghostface, Mike Shinoda from Linkin Park. So it's a dope song, and it's a storytelling song, and it's about one of my favorite animes, Gundam. And it's like the way that Lupe goes in, and I'm like, yo, this thing is crazy. Hip hop is cool. And then I fell into a bevy of, like, you know, old school hip hop, KRS-One, and a bunch of other stuff. Wu-Tang and all them other. I never really got into Wu-Tang, but I did respect them for what they did for the art. And subsequently, I grew up in the era where Wayne had his mixtapes. So I'm listening to Wayne's mixtape and getting with the times, and I'm like, wow, I'm like in a duality because I'm catching up.
Broke out and turned into a Cash Money hot boy, huh?
Yeah.
And you know he had that 400 degrees on repeat.
Oh man, I love Wayne, but he kind of, I wouldn't say fell off, but it just kind of changed for me. It just kind of I don't know what happened, but I really love Kodak. I love Guru. I listen to Guru like every single day, like Gangstar. That's like my favorite like old school hip hop artist.
All right.
Yo, but you understand every word that Kodak says? You understand every word?
Hell no.
I mean, I live in Pompano. Like the thing is
that, and that's even that's another point. Have you heard how people talk in Pompano?
Like, I'm a translator.
I had employees. That
Guess he's a translator.
Yeah.
I had employees that I worked with that worked on me and shit. And I'm talking about they would get together and you would just hear the Pompano dialect. And it's like a hidden code.
Yeah.
I'm over here.
Drugs are in the water.
Yo,
Okay,
but I'll tell you, you got a lot of white kids that understand what Kodak is saying. Too.
Clear as day.
Like,
Yeah.
white kids at the concert that understand and they sing word for word.
Yeah.
Except for when they say nigga.
The N word. Yeah. They ain't saying that.
But so what I'm saying is it's not just staying within your demographic, because 75 to 85% of music that's sold is bought by non-blacks and non-brown.
I mean, it's always been that way, though.
Always, right?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, look right now. Asia got the hip hop movement like ridiculous over there. They still got breakdancing competitions over there. You get what I'm saying? Heavy. You know what I mean? Europe still got scratch battles.
That's the culture, boy.
They're the hip hop culture.
Mm-hmm.
They're not in a rap culture. That's the difference. And what we're talking about, hip hop is not the genre of music, and that's a thing that's not even a thing of debate. It's just what it is. You know, you can't have alternative facts. You can only have facts and opinions. A fact is hip hop is not a genre of music.
Yeah.
Rap is the genre of music. So in Asia, they appreciate the culture.
There you go.
Therefore, you can be someone that has not even a hit song, but 5 mixtapes out, and you can go over to Asia and stay there for a couple of weeks and tour off of that if you're promoting yourself correctly. You don't need to have a #1 album, right? That's because they brought you to the culture. So when you buy into the culture, there's a few more things that you're going to accept when it's not just about the music. See,
clothing, hairstyles.
Like somebody said, "Hey, I was born in the I was born in the '70s, bro." So like,
we seen it.
It's just like the music industry in Europe. Yeah, a lot of artists that's touring Europe, you don't even see them on this side, but they're still touring.
No,
you don't hear about them,
artists
but they're still touring. Yeah,
you have artists that come through. I mean, but the thing is like look at Ocean Wisdom. Ocean Wisdom is phenomenal. Dude is dumb lyricist. I'm talking about, man, every one of his tracks is like up there. You got JME, which is another British rapper. That dude is dumb lyricist. You know what I mean? But the issue with today is the drill scene. All right. The drill scene is what's damaging a lot of as far as music wise, because the drill scene, it promotes the murder value of things. And right now the drill scene is in Ireland, the drill scene is in England. That's the drill scene is taking over what the hell was the original UK rap grime. Drill scene is taking over grime. Drill scene is in Japan right now too. You got a dude called the Water Boys.
Yeah,
they're drill.
This shit's hot. It's hot too.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like a mixture of rage music, like how XXXTentacion, he was in the rage scene. You get what I'm saying? But they're just modern day punk era if you look at it. To be honest with you. But the drill scene to me is, I don't know. To me, I don't think it's gonna go in a good direction.
Do you guys?
One of my favorite artists.
Very good artist.
Yeah.
Storyteller.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll put him as a storyteller too. Because Tyler
do you
Creator.
listen to Partisan Fontaine?
Yeah,
I heard of him. Yeah.
So Party, I remember when he first started, I would listen to his mixtapes and his songs, and he has a great storytelling cadence. I wouldn't say what messed him up because he just released a couple old songs a couple years ago, Shea Butter and a bunch of other stuff. But I wouldn't say what messed him up, but it's the thing that gets a lot of creators when you start creating for other people. So he writes for Cardi B subsequently because he was dating Megan. He was writing for Megan, and he's writing for a lot of people. And then
where her bars came from.
Yeah. Hey, yo. I mean,
why
literally.
Cardi B hasn't released another album.
Yeah. So I mean, I what I end up seeing is he sees what pays the bills, what moves, what makes money is that little pop music, which is totally fine. And I'm like, God damn, we almost had a star, and now he's just like faded to obscurity. It's just sad in my opinion, and it happens all the time.
Yeah, I agree. I'm surprised. I'm surprised John didn't have DJ Khaled on his list.
Oh yeah, he was at the top of my list. It's just I didn't want to, blow the spot up for everybody else because that's my man in them, But
Hey,
if we want to have some story times, I
ain't get the invite to the pool party with the imported water from Africa. You know what I'm saying? But it's cool.
We could do a 4 episode with this man's story. This man's story.
Oh, AP, what up?
He's a story. Khaled is a storyteller.
Yeah, he is.
In real life.
100%.
Yeah, but he's not an artist at all.
Yeah, clown too. But we ain't see the circus.
How is he not an artist? Wait. How is he not an artist?
No, man, he's not even a DJ anymore, man.
Khaled ain't rapping.
Khaled.
You said he's not a DJ?
Khaled to me he's a glorified mixtape DJ.
He is a clown, man. That's all.
So you never heard him on rap on all I do is win? You never heard him rap on that?
Man, cut it out.
Whoa. Not even joking.
What?
He's on. Listen, my man. See, that lets me know how much rap.
Oh man, I gotta listen to this track. Yeah,
I did it on. Yeah, he's on the end of it. Something like that.
All I do is not the end. No. He has lyrics. He got 16 bars.
On
16?
it? Who wrote it?
Get out of here, man. I gotta listen to this again.
Okay,
I'm listening to it as soon as I get out of here.
It must have been so whack, my brain just went over it.
Because Ross is on that one. Wayne is on that one.
You
know what I'm saying about the remix too. For all I do is win.
It's the remix that he's on.
Oh, the one with Luda and T.I. and all them. He came on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he must have talked. He must have talked this whole 16. Yeah. So we in here. We win it.
We the best.
That was considered bars.
Another one.
We the best.
Another one. I guess what's his name? Chris Rock must be a rapper too, because he was on that Rick Ross album, Scientology of Hip Hop, right?
Oh man.
No, that ain't it. Come on. How's he rapping?
Khaled to me is a glorified mixtape DJ, bro.
Khaled is rapping in the song.
I gotta go and listen to that.
I gotta listen
now.
You guys, if you want about to give him some more money. Damn it, man.
Crazy.
Damn it, man. AP, why'd you do that? Now you got somebody giving him more money again. Now they looking him up for.
You already know that's his family.
Yeah, I know.
That's family, right?
I know. He's like a stepbrother to me.
But he's still family. Stepbrother's still a brother.
I'm good on that. I'm
Will Ferrell though.
Let me see where he at. Hold on. Let me see. I want to see where he at first.
What's the? Oh, have Bob put
that
up.
part.
You know he is on here. Now that I think about it,
He is on it.
How many remixes do you do?
I don't know.
Look, I got a New York remix here.
There are 7 remixes of that song.
Yeah.
That's why we ain't never heard it.
No, do the one featuring Khaled. You find out. Right, actually, shit.
Hey,
what am I
Gil.
talking about? You want that?
Yes, sir.
Qui est l'église ou pas l'église de même?
No. No, man. I mean,
no, don't do that, Gil. Say it back the way he said it.
My puye, nous besoin puye après podcast ça.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Whoa. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Dang,
We going in rice.
bro.
Yes.
No league leads tomorrow, man.
Nah, no league leads tomorrow.
Wow, I got a league leads for you for real though, man. You should.
Where?
Passes Eric Thomas.
Eric Thomas sounds familiar.
Eric Thomas, E.T. the hip hop preacher.
I gotta look him up. It sounds familiar though.
He's the one that always wears the hat. Motivational speaker.
The one that I listened to is Myron Golden.
No, Myron. No, Myron is Eric's son.
Oh, okay. I gotta look this guy up then. You know who I've been rocking with old school? Because this guy right here, this book, Dr. Miles Monroe.
Yeah. Hey, hold up. I'm a
Yeah, Dr.
Yeah,
Miles.
yeah.
I know him.
He's
I
good.
know
He's
him.
good.
Yeah, he's good.
Bahamas.
So I've been reading his book. Oh yeah, Bahamian.
Every Jamaican person knows that man. Every Jamaican person knows that man.
Yeah, I know him.
Mother knows that man.
Yo, was that Sukiana in your? Was it? What is that? Black.
Oh man, hold on.
Hold up.
Here it goes.
Found it.
Man,
I forgot.
No.
If that ain't the most
So
cookie
now,
cutter joint.
in the NW.
Every summer drop low. It's to make my stock go. Them hands go. The bands go. I'm number one in this bitch, and I'ma say that.
Bro, come on. Dog.
So what I would like to be in the studio. You remember when Eazy-E there? Eazy-E doing the songs over and over and over. I wonder how many takes it took.
That ain't no lyrics, bro. It's the same thing he says the only thing he did was just put them behind each other.
Oh man.
21 the Savage.
You got a cat, bro?
Yeah. That's that Sukiana right there. I told you.
Every dude should have a cat, man. That's black.
I just saw something doing this. I was like, yo, my man, we gotta talk about something.
Hey.
That's Republican cat.
But hey, yo,
we just woke up.
So all right, to close out right now, I know we've been bugging out the whole time we've been on here, man. We went way over our time limit, but it's all love. So now, all right, Gil, we got your list. Q, we got your list. Manners, we got yours. AP, we got yours. Black Republic, we got yours. Did we get yours, Bob?
Nah, Bob ain't say jack.
All right, close out, Bob. Let me hear that list.
Bob is from the.
Bob definitely got Beastie Boys on there.
Yeah, Bob is a 90s. Bob is a 90s dude. Bob is a 90s dude.
So I don't got Black Eyed T's list, but I got Bob's list.
You about to say Bobby Condos?
So I'm going Eminem. Yeah.
They say Nicki Minaj.
Eminem. Q, Tupac. Yeah. I saw that from Black Eyed T. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at 3.
No.
That's disgusting.
That's why you gotta spit out 2 more.
Cut it out, Bob.
Wow.
I know you got 2 more.
2 more, Bob.
Wow.
2 more. 5.
Okay. I'll put Niles on it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I give it to Niles. I'll leave it at 4.
And did
1 more, Bob. You can do it.
Squeeze it in.
Who?
1 more.
Okay.
Bob,
All right. I give it to J. Cole.
Okay.
J. Cole.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Because earlier he was talking about B.O.B. now. He said it in the background. I heard you.
Flat Earther.
Not a bad. Who?
The Flat Earther B.O.B.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Flat B.O.B.
Okay.
Yeah, Bob.
Not bad. I like that.
I think it's an Ursula.
You know Bob don't like Bob. All the Bobs stick together.
Yeah.
Oh man, but AP, we're gonna have you on here on another segment for something totally different. I'm setting that up. I'm gonna link you up with Gil. I'm gonna link you up with AP. We all gotta politics on something totally different outside of this.
Yeah, I got to get that black Republican. We need to have a discussion.
Yeah, we're gonna put it together. We're gonna put it together. We're gonna put it together.
Please.
We're gonna put it together.
I want to help my brothers see the light. See the light.
We're gonna put it together, definitely, man. Definitely. But yo, I want to thank everyone for joining us. Gil, I saw your live today. It was off the hook. I like that.
I appreciate that, man.
Oh, put that back up. Tough talk. T, what up? My man T from Tough Talk Miami Podcast.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
He wanted to call in, but I told him that no, we're not getting no calls right now. So T, next week.
Next week, T. Bob was on the boards today, T. But yeah, I want to thank everyone, and like I said earlier in the beginning, AP, I want to give you your flowers for contributing so much to the South Florida community, contributing to the hip hop community, contributing to the Black community, and keeping everything 1,000. I've known you for years now, and you've been the same stand-up dude from day one. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I just want to pay homage to you and let you know, yo, dog, without you, I wouldn't be here. And for a lot of other individuals, they would not be here without you as well. So I'm letting you know right now, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for getting me inducted in the South Florida community when I came from New York, fresh out the box.
With the same Tim's on.
With the same Tim's on. I came out the ice box and came into the oven. You heard? So, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely.
That's humbling, brother.
Definitely.
I just play the background, so I won't be generally known by the masses, but for me, it was really never the reason to do it. It was really to push things forward, where many of my brothers that you know that are still doing it right now would be able to eat, and their families would be able to eat off of this forever. So that means the world. And usually, you know me, I don't take compliments or do this type of stuff at all, but appreciate it, brother. Appreciate y'all brothers, man.
All day.
I watch y'all. I watch y'all.
Appreciate you too, AP.
You gonna be back. You gonna be back on. I got one.
I gotta say, this is the calmest I ever seen Q on all of the podcasts. I don't know, but
yeah, no.
Because we didn't have a dance hall list. That's why. The next one we'll have a dance hall, and you watch him jumping all over the place.
Hey, I'm telling you, yo, dance hall list, man. Yo, he gonna have some rum in his hand. You know?
Hey, Q, what did the girl do for you?
She full up my tongue, dog.
Yo, you gonna have all the mesh marina and everything.
I appreciate it, bro.
But yo, on the real, I'm putting together something. We all gonna join forces with this one to make sure that this next one that we put together is gonna be phenomenal. So we got something in the works right now that includes you, AP, and it's gonna be on another level. On another level, okay? We're gonna pay homage regardless of what is gonna happen. Okay. So I want to thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for your time and your effort and your wisdom and knowledge in this hip-hop game. You know what I'm saying? So everyone that's on the panel, I want to thank y'all for joining us tonight. I want to thank everyone at home also for staying in. We've been in it for 2 bricks right now, so it's way over our normal time, but yo, we had to keep it going because right now the conversation was so nice and so good that just let it run. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just chop it up in the chop suey, and y'all can watch it wherever you want to watch it, however you want to watch it, right? So check us out on all the platforms. Don't forget you can like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. You can find us on all the platforms out there. AP, you got something else on your mind? What up?
Gil, my friend, don't let these young men take you to hell. Go to church tomorrow, brother.
Nah, man.
Hey, my mom taught you.
gotta
Like,
be the drivers?
my mom taught you.
Why we gotta be the drivers?
So chill has been family member for day one, man. You know we love you.
Yeah,
man.
So chill. It's a long time, man.
But yeah, man. Yo, Gil, don't listen to him. We going to strip club tomorrow morning. Follow us.
See you next week. Yeah.
Go out in the world and be somebody.